Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Let me know what my audio is like. And if you can hear me, and if I'm too quiet or anything. I changed the, gain or volume on my microphone, and now I'm like, is it too quiet? I'll never know. Yeah! Yeah! Hello, hello. Good, 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 good. And then we can fiddle with the volume of our our video here too, if we need to. I don't think there's any ads. There shouldn't be. I didn't monetize the video because I never monetize the videos that's your content because I think that's like weird. So there shouldn't be any ads to interrupt us. So that'll be good. So how's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Loud and clear? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's been a while. It's been a while. I know I wanted to stream a lot more, honestly. I wanted to do a lot more Homestuck, like keep reading through Homestuck, but 8 million things got in the way. Like I had technology problems. Like if you watch our Mahar Valen, the D&D, or technically it's Pathfinder, the Pathfinder campaign over on Celtic Phoenix's channel, like one of the last ones we did, I was talking about how my keyboard just stopped working, and yeah, I had to get a completely new keyboard. There was like other tech issues, and then there was like the internet went out because there was a really big storm, and I'm like, I don't want to like stream if there's gonna be like we gotta cut out on the internet at some point. So and then I just got really busy. That's also why Ruby Reversed Fates got put on hiatus, because there was a billion tech issues, and then I wanted to be on top of Has Been Hotel reviews when that happened. So everything else, as usual, when I try to make a schedule, it goes completely off the rails. But I am back, and I want to stream a lot more this year, and I think it's a big, cool one that we're starting with the OC Animation Challenge. This was the longest time I gave you, because I was like, I want to make sure, like, you can make it you have as much time to make it, and make it as good as you want as possible. So yeah. I'm excited. I've seen all of them, obviously. I hope you've watched everyone's submissions so far. Everyone's did so good. This year was a fun one. I liked the open-endedness of this of celebrating Pride, because there's no like one definitive way of how to do that. So seeing what you all did with that premise was interesting and cool, and I appreciated it. All right, and you still almost ran out of time. Listen, it was a tough year. 2025 was a lot, but we're here now, and we can celebrate everyone's cool animations together. And we're starting with Eva, which I was going through, and I was like getting all your files, everyone's submissions. I was getting them all so I could put them together for this compilation, and I got to Eva's, and I was looking at this character sheet that they have, and I was like suddenly struck with how much you all have grown, because some of you have been doing all the animation challenges from the beginning. Like this is the third OC animation challenge, but I've also had like Ruby animation challenge before, and some of you have done like all of them like over the last couple of years, and I was just sitting there and I was just like, I realized how this is a really cool time capsule to see how you guys grow over the years. And I was like, I remember like the first one that Ava did, and then the second one that Ava did. I remember all of them. But I was like like watching through everyone's submissions, and I'm like, you can just see everyone's growth, and that's cool. You can see everyone like honing their skills and refining their art, and it's awesome. So let's dive in so we can talk about the designs and the animations, and I can give advice on how you can like move forward, because we're at the point now where I'm like, I think you all can do even more and more, and I want to be helpful and help push you to grow and be bigger and better. Sorry you missed the challenge, but there'll be another one. I like doing this, so there's definitely going to be more in the future. Art is like exercise. The more you do it, the better you get. It's true. It really is. Art is also a muscle that you need to train and make better, you know? So, let's dive in and we'll fiddle around with the volume a little bit. So let me know how it sounds. Because I have no idea what the volume's on. Is that a good volume? Don't want to be too loud or too quiet. Just let me know if you, just yell at me if you want anything changed. Yeah, this one also, yeah, like full like movement and animation. Also, these are complex characters to have. Like, there's a lot of intricate little details. Ava's always been good at that. But like these like intricate details and having it be fully colored in. I like the way you've done the like speech text noise to fill in the empty space of like not having actual dialogue. This volume sounds good? Perfect. Because it's a charming way of doing things. The Banjo-Kazooie fan in me really likes like just noise to accompany the implication of characters speaking. Undertale does that too, you know, which maybe this audio the speech text noise using comes from Deltarune or Undertale. It could be like Harvest Moon. It's cute. It's all very cute. Like, look at this, look at this design. Look at this character design. I will say, the characters, 10 out of 10. The setting, a little bit on the plain side. I don't blame you. My goodness, I hate drawing settings. I hate drawing buildings. I hate drawing perspective. But if you're gonna have, especially because like we're in the afterlife here, right? We could play around with this concept a bit more with the setting behind them. Because if you're gonna have to draw it, might as well go do a little bit of a pizzazz. But I also understand you wanted the emphasis to be on the characters, not just the background. Just, you know, things to move forward, to consider. Also, yeah, I hate drawing backgrounds so much. Oh, and another thing. So they're like, let's start with pink, and then when they blush, it's still pink. I would suggest making the blush pink a slightly different shade of pink from the makeup that they're playing with. Just so like for a second I was like, oh, is that it? And then like obviously it becomes clear that's not it. But like, you know, the tone variety, right? But it does highlight how good that pink looks on them. And they do look so good. The makeup looks so good. Oh my goodness. Like you can see like during the character sheet beforehand, but it's pretty. Adorable. So cute. A cute, wholesome, sweet, straightforward, a good like story of there'll be similar themes within a couple of different animations that we'll see. The theme of like embracing, doing the like the different gender concepts, like embracing that idea is something that multiple people have played with. I think this is a cute, straightforward one. It's a sweet, simple little scene. I like it a lot. I like all of them. But I like this one's like a nice, like, sweet way to start things out, you know? 10 out of 10. Amazing. So, alright. I am going to start. I'm gonna suggest a different font. I like this. I liked the like cut to the fight into the character sheet. I didn't want to mess with that. I thought that looked really cool. This font is a little hard to see on this background. Like you did, like white on red does work. It makes it a little bit easier to see. And it also, because your franchise is Ruby, and so like, there's no yellow here, but I do like the theme of keeping the red, white, and black. But I will say, it can be a little hard to read, especially you have really nice handwriting. I'm pretty sure you wrote this yourself. This is nice handwriting, but it's a little thin. I would recommend a thicker brush or a like a bold outline around it, to help it like pop a little bit more. But yeah. This one, I also, I put them in random order every time. I always do. And I liked, like, we have a cute little sweet scene of putting on makeup, and then we followed up with combat, yeah. Boom.
Your aura's even stronger.
Another one who's gotten, like what clear growth, Full animation, combat animation. Tough. The timing is tough. It's easy to go too fast. And I like how we get a really clear sense of the speed and, like, the bigness of the impact, but it's also easy to read, right? Like, it helps, the characters, well, let me get to a better shot. I like when we cut to, like, these ones, the, like, more simplistic color version ones. They're really clear, different colors, so it makes it easy to, like, keep track of everything. That's smart. When I was like, you get, like, they look different. So even when they're moving, like, in the full color version, it's clear, you can keep it, like, track of each character really well. Even though they're wearing, like, kind of similar outfits, like, color palette-wise, they're still, because their height is so different, the hair is so different, well done. It also makes it clear that they're related. So when they start talking about, like, being brothers, it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, now that I have one, you will grow out your hair and spend an evening practicing our song. So does this mean that...
So, one thing I noticed while I was putting everyone's pieces together for this is, audio, like, loudness versus quietness changes. A lot of people were louder than average. So when I put it, I don't know if other editing softwares do this. When I put it in Premiere, if something gets too loud, it will show me. Like, it has, like a decibel reader. And, like, if it gets, like, loud, it hits, like, the red of the decibel. You want to stay within the green. Most people's animations were hitting too loud. And I actually went through and I, like, turned the volumes down a little bit or for some and turn the volumes up a little bit for others. I appreciate you doing voice acting here. It's not easy. It's not easy to put yourself out there, and it's not easy to, like, do a performance, especially if you don't have, like, even if you have, like, the perfect equipment to do it, right? Like I have a mic, but even then, there's outside noises, there's things, like, you can probably hear my chair as I move around or whatever. I appreciate you doing this. I would recommend putting the mic, it's hard to do depending on which mic you're using. I would recommend putting the mic a little bit closer so your voice is a little bit more clear. But also, you don't want it too close so you end up blowing your mic out. It's a dance. It's a dance that you have to figure out, and I'll be honest, I'm not that good at it either. I've talked about this before. I'm terrible at, like measuring audio levels. Sometimes my background music is too quiet, I feel like, but I'd rather that than it be too loud. It's tricky, and it's not... Of the world of, like, production, audio is the one I struggle with the most, so I never mind if, like, your audio is like no, OMG, your indie animation you did for this doesn't have perfect audio quality. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna blame you for that, but it is fun to learn. It's just a lot of trial and error.
Have it seem like a dying cat like you? Ow! I was just joking! Well, I am not. You still can't even count to 10 enough.
Good expressions. Good expressions. Very, like I feel like there's a real clear inspiration in your art. I want to say One Piece, but I might just be thinking about One Piece a lot because I'm excited for season 2. But like you got good fluid motion and good stretchy expressiveness.
In our people's language. Sorry. I know you're just trying to bring me closer to our people, teaching me these ways before you take off to Alice, right? You even had a fight, of course. You are an idiot, but you're my brother too.
You're an idiot, but you're my brother too. It's so cute. It's cute. It's sweet.
Maybe you'll be closer to Clover now. Yes. Come to Alice and you'll be close to Miss Eder and yourself. Once it's your turn to come to Alice, we'll be the strongest. You and me.
Just a fun one. I like I was saying before, like how you want to portray celebrating Pride. You know, this one is like a lot of there's several of them where it's just like the character is just somewhere on the LGBTQIA plus spectrum, even if it doesn't necessarily get like referenced very heavily, like that quick like flash of him being into Clover, which good choice. I immediately started shipping these two characters. I'm fine with shipping like OCs with canon characters. I think it's just all for fun, you know. But like I think that's just as important. Like, we have the bigger ones where, like, you know, a person is going through, like, a transformation. Like, kind of like the first one with Ava. But with this one, just having a character who also is just on that great big beautiful rainbow somewhere is another great way of doing it, you know? Like, just... It's such a dance. And I saw a discussion on Twitter a couple days ago about, like, how to do it. How to have a character that's LGBTQIA plus whatever, but also not feel like that's, like, their only defining character trait. And it is, like, but you can't also be, like, so unspoken that it's, like, not noticeable that they're whatever they end up being. So it's a unique discussion to have, because there's no one right answer. I think there's a couple of wrong answers. Like, I'm pretty sure the discussion happened because there's, like, a new trans character in the DC Universe comics somewhere. I think their name was Featherweight. I wasn't, like, looking into it too much. I don't know the whole deal. But it was a lot of, like, people weren't exactly thrilled with their portrayal. I don't know enough about it to, like, have a bigger stance on it or the DC or what they're doing about it or anything. But it is a conversation that keeps, like, rolling back around of how do you have a character who's, like, for this example, trans, but make them trans, but without making their entire character just, like, trans the character, right? Trans the character just sounds like a boomer trying to describe a transformer, like Optimus Prime. I have Powerade. Make sure you stay hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated. Like, comment, subscribe. Donate. Donate for whatever, however much we can. Any and all is appreciated. You like Featherweight? She dresses like you? That's cute. Yeah, she didn't look... I don't know. I just saw, like, a picture of her, and I know her name is Featherweight, but I'm not sure about the whole of it. Maybe giving them hobbies? Hobbies help. And also, that's the fun part. My goodness. Giving, like, characters weird hobbies or, like, weird interests or just, like, what's your favorite food? I think that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to, like, reference also regularly, right? Like to make it, with Reversed Fates, for example. I, like having them just play battle monsters. Their Pokemon ripoff, having them just be fans of battle monsters. It's just a fun thing I like to reference every now and then. It just humanizes them a little bit. So, let's keep going. Drinking Dr. Pepper. Iced coffee? Nice. Nice. Water. I appreciate water. I like me some just water every now and then. I chose Powerade because I wanted something with a lid, because I am constantly afraid I'm going to knock my drink over and destroy everything. So I want something with a lid. Do I plan on streaming Homestuck again? Yes, soon. Yes, I do. It probably won't be 8 hours long, though, like last time. Alright, it's Titan! No, yeah, Titan! Wah! This one was fascinating to me, because your previous ones have been, like action scene oriented to some degree. And this is your first one, at least for these submissions, that it doesn't revolve around some sort of fight or action sequence or whatever. And so it was neat seeing you like showing more of what your skills are, the bigger spectrum of your variety of what you offer. um, Mazeworks, cool logo. Like for a second, I thought it was like an official logo from something, and then I read my own franchise and I was like, what? Well done. I like your character designs. I think they're fun. I think they look cool.
Hey, Ellie.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
Here, let me turn that volume up a little bit. Just a tad. No, I like that, oh, thank you! Mancha 3837? Thank you so much! That's amazing! I appreciate you! Thank you! Anything, I know not everyone always has, like, the finances they can afford to spend, but it's really appreciated if you can. Showing up is also very appreciated. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. Everyone, tell them how cool they are. You're cool! What was I saying? Oh, right. I like your characters because for the majority of the animation, it's grayscale, monochromatic, I guess. But because, like, one has a beard and one doesn't, like, it's so easy at a glance. Like, you could have color-coded them, you know, if you wanted to, but you didn't, but they're still so easy to tell apart. Which sounds like a simple, easy thing. Like, wow, one character has a wildly different hairstyle, and they look different? Who would have guessed? I have a lecture in a bit, but I wanted to drop a donation here. The Trevor Project meant a lot to me as a high schooler, and I hope it continues to support the LGBTQ youth. Yay! Thank you. Have fun at your lecture. I hope it goes well. I always enjoyed a good lecture, like depending on the class. What's the Trevor Project? It is a non-profit organization that it provides various like help and support and services for LGBTQIA plus youths, but also just like a community in general. They have they have more on their website, but like help centers, suicide hotlines, like there's, I think they have some like therapy type deal. I haven't looked into that much, but yeah, I suggest going to their website to see what all they have, but they are cool.
You know you've been working a lot lately.
Look, I know what you're going to say,
Let's turn that volume back up a
but I
little bit more.
can't.
When was the last time you've slept?
Hey, I slept for a full 8 hours. 3 days ago.
Yikes. Yeah, that's it. We're going on vacation.
I love this. This is so cute. I love the like no. We're gonna rest and you need to rest. I think it's because they look so like gruff, like strong men, and having them be like, no, we're going to have a good time, and you need to make sure you get your sleepies. Very, very precious. A fun little dynamic here. Thank you, also very drawn out. Yeah, and so appreciated. We'll get to very drawn out sooner or later within this. What? Yay! Thank you. You're awesome.
I can't leave my position.
The lecture is organic chem, like chemistry. Dang, that is a shame. I'm not good at math and science. I'm only interested in certain aspects of it. So chemistry would not be my speed much either. But hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well and easy and you have a good time afterwards as well.
I think I have something that'll change your mind.
Look, honey lips, I appreciate your concern, but... Are those 2 tickets to the Galaxia Music Festival?
So it's so like what I love this duo so much. Like, so just like, I know what you want, I know what you're interested in, and I already have the plan to sweep you off your feet and have a good time with you. Just a good, healthy relationship dynamic here, which is really awesome. Oh, thank you! How Not to Junk? Yeah! You're also in here. Towards the later end, I think. Yay! Guys! Oh, every time! You're so cool! And I appreciate you. Every single time, because I never have any expectations. I'm like, if we raise any money, I would appreciate it. And that's all that it is. And I never expect much. And you guys always come and, like, do good. You're awesome.
Show's in a few days.
I know you've always wanted to go there.
Oh, I
You
also like
always
that
know what to
attention
say.
to detail that he says it's in a few days. And on the tickets, it says the 20th. And behind him, there's the calendar that says it's the 17th. Nice little attention to detail. Like I was saying before, I hate drawing interiors and interior shots, but you can play around with it. And even something as simple as that to, like, make it feel lived in, you know? Nice touch.
Say to me. All right, I'm convinced.
And I like that you did do, like, the full colored animation for the hug. Just a nice little sweet note to end it off on. They're cute. And they're cute. Yay! Yay! Well done! Thank you! You all did good! Okay. Okay. Phoenix, the emotional support / psychiatric service griffin. I fell in love with this guy instantly. The most marketable character on this list, I'm gonna say, because I was like, I immediately want Phoenix, the emotional support / psychiatric service griffin, to be real and just hang out with me. I think if I remember correctly, I think this one was a little bit loud, so we'll turn the volume back down a tad. Boom. What did you animate in? Hi, Flying Fist. I see you're here. What did you animate this in? Because I'm curious what you thought about animating individual fingers, because I hate it. Because fingers are so small, and not you. I don't hate what you did. I hate it when I do it. I hate animating fingers because they're so small and, like, fragile, and if they move in weird ways, it's really easy to notice. So what did you animate this in? Did you say on your character sheet? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, good old Blender? Nice. Well done. I like the textures of things. I like the texture of this mouse. Charming. I think that is charming to look at. Thank you, Titan! Also, yeah, like, the big donations are cool. Little donations are just as good. Like, it's like they grow. Any and all is perfectly good. Thank you so much for donating. You're awesome. Any little bit will help in the long run. Because it's a non-profit, like, literally donations are the only way they can pay their staff and everybody. So, $5 might not feel like a lot, but it is. In the long run, it's $5 more than they would have had otherwise. So, 10 out of 10. Boop. This is so real. This is so like, yes, that's how that works. This is like a perfect visual representation of anxiety. I like the little touch that it's all different, like, colors. Some are bold, some are italics and stuff. Woof. Perfect visual representation of what you're doing here. And then he just rolls up with water and pills, and I love this guy. I am so into Phoenix the Griffin. I want like a toy of him. I think that'd be awesome. and then we just see him hanging out with other people who need help. What a mascot. What a 10 out of 10 mascot. I like him so much. What a good premise. Like, I feel like this could be like a series of commercials, you know? Like the do you remember the old ones? The old do the right thing kind of commercials back in the day? I don't remember what they were even advertising, but this feels like that kind of flavor, but with cool Crush 40 energy. Yes! Yeah! Good stuff. Really fun. Straightforward. It's straightforward, but doesn't feel like preachy about it. Curly! Oh my goodness! Thank you! Thank you! You're awesome! I appreciate that a lot! Wow! You didn't participate this time around. I imagine you were probably busy. It was a busy year. But I appreciate you showing up and donating now. Thank you! You're also good. You're also good to each other. That's the best part about this. You guys are just like cool with each other. You guys are like chill and you support each other. And I appreciate you endlessly. This was the first one submitted. It was a little bit later the day it was announced. Which, you know, I was growing up, I was always that kind of person where it's like, oh, there's a thing that needs to get done. Oh, you've given me like 10 days, I'll do it in one because I'm excited. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for donating anonymously. You know, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, so this one was done the same day that I announced the animation, the OC Celebrating Pride animation. For the future, I understand it's easy to like excited, and they did a fun job with it. Oh, thank you, Excalibur. Man, you guys are just coming in. You're just coming in, just knocking it all out of the park. You donated the other 5? Oh, that's okay. It was okay if it was anonymous. Some people don't like to get called out, and I get that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You're all cool. So yeah, this one was fun. I appreciate it. I for the future, will recommend maybe taking a little bit more time on it, just because it gets so exciting to like dive in and do it. Just want to make sure you're not like rushing through it and like you don't sit and like think about something like you have like a better idea or something down the line. But I think it's cool. I like the color palettes of these characters. I like their different styles. I think they're very cute. I will say, just like I was saying before, you have very pretty handwriting, but it can be a little hard to read, specifically when they get all like crushed up next to each other. So, but your handwriting is very pretty. I can't deny that. Just and I also like that you like color coded it, so it's easy to tell which one, like with the name Blue and Ray, like which one is which. Cute. I appreciate that. Boom. The sound effects for this one just tickled me. They're so cute. Like the decision to have it be thundering in the background the entire time. Unique way of just having ambient noise throughout the thing. I appreciate that. Also, that little bonk sound effect, cute. Just good stuff. Shenanigans. The speed, like the fact it's a little slow, but I think that's like part of the charm, right? Like like the fact that it does kind of take a while. You just sit there and like comedy pacing is so intricate. This is my kind of flavor of comedy. Thank you so much, Galaxy Winter. You're also with us. You're later on somewhere. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. You're all so good. You're also just good, cool people. My goodness. And then, like, the long lips. Cute. A cute one. Straightforward, simple. You get a pretty good sense of, at least, you get a pretty good sense of both of their characters, I would say. Adorable. Well done. Congratulations. I think this was your first time. No. I think you also participated last time. You continue to grow and get better and better. I believe in you. It's Orange. It's Orange's turn. Orange has like a million characters. So I know like narrowing it down to which one must have been like just a plethora of options, you know? I've talked about Orange's characters a lot, especially on Twitter and stuff. Cute, I like just good variety of like face shapes, sizes, heights, styles. I don't know how Orange can have so many characters and yet all of them feel so distinct and different. I think this is the first, at least the first one of these OC animation submissions where I think like it's colored in digitally. Beforehand, I'm pretty sure it was either just like pencil, you know, and took a picture of like the pencil drawings, or like I think there were like colored it in on the paper and then took the pictures and like pieced them together. I think this is the first time for these animation challenges you've colored it in digitally. It's neat seeing that again, that evolution of you growing, because I can always tell like you have such like a variety of color palettes going on. So like the digital world of coloring isn't always easy, but it makes like all the different colors easy, like more of a variety at your disposal without things like blending together. It's fun to see. It's cool. Like look at these like so cute. I love this design. I love this one. I like me some little gremlin type characters. I know one of them is Mephistopheles. I don't remember exactly. I should have double checked when I was on the character sheet. My bad. I know like they're all like this. Like there's an established world with like her comic that she's writing here. I don't know if she's posted it anywhere. But yeah, like there's so many characters and like their relationships and interactions is so well, like you can just feel the like heftiness of the lore around it. Hi, Midnight Chaos. Also, one of the few animations that has like a villain. like they're stopping a bad guy in this one. No, there's a couple of different combat or action scene ones that we've already seen like one before. A unique way of doing it. So, all right, her sense of choreography is so good. Like the getting the rapier wrapped around with the chain and then the chain like shattering the rapier. Cool. But I will say, and I know you're trying to keep up with the pace of the song, it happens a little fast to like perfectly follow everything. Having it be colored in digitally helps keep like all the characters in order, but it does like that pacing of like action to the pace of the song little bit hard to follow. Like especially because we're in like just like a blank void behind them, which like I've been saying, I get it. I hate drawing backgrounds. But maybe if I had like a better sense of like the room we were in, it wouldn't be like, it'd be a little bit easier to follow, right? I'm gonna say chains, big chains like this, my favorite weapon. It's so cool. You can do so much cool things. It's just a whip in the long run, but having it be a chain just makes it look cooler, you know? Also, I appreciate like uniquely designed brooms for witches. I think that's a lot of fun. All the designs are so cool. Also, not only like an action sequence where there's like a villain to beat, but one where like they almost like they lose. Well, they don't lose in the end, but like he's winning so far. The villain is winning. They are not doing well right now. Like there's like stakes. This is like a whole like arc. Like, how cool. It's like an entire narrative going on. Also cute, having this part lined up with this part of the song. It's cute. It's like you feel that like yes, this is the moment. And then we don't even get the end of the fight. And I'm like, oh no, are we gonna save the day? Ah, just fun stuff. Orange has such like great scale of things. I appreciate Orange so much. Okay, Combat Ready Studios. Yeah, they did one before. It was one of the Ruby animation challenges, not an OC animation challenge. It was like a combat, like a Ruby fight. It was a fight between Lionheart and Crow, if I remember correctly, during like the Volume 5 finale sequence. Like, what if Lionheart wasn't lame, right? They got a whole stuff going on their channel. They got a lot of like there's really cool animation of like Summer Rose. Cool. So yeah. I'll pause a little bit on each character to like give us some time to appreciate them. Also, cool character designs. 2 of them have like knife legs. I don't know if they're weapons or prosthetics. I'm not entirely sure. Knife legs are just good. They're just cool. I don't know. Something about it just makes them look awesome. There's also a huge wall of text. I'm kind of obscuring it. I recommend going through and going to the video and pausing and reading the wall of text. I'm also pretty sure it's on their own YouTube channel as well, which go check them out, subscribe to them, tell them how cool and awesome they are. They appreciate it. Yeah, like these are, I'm thinking prosthetics, because, you know, fun stuff. And yes, cool designs, cool characters. I always love, like they're not Ruby characters, this is their own thing, but, like, you can, like, I love it when people are inspired by Ruby, because we always get 4 cool characters, you know? Oh, you're here! Hi! I don't blame you. I'm also like, that's why I give you the character sheet, so you can put all that text on there if you need to. Like, I have that box of any extra info for that kind of thing. Also, just a cool logo. Just clean, cool logo. First of all, awesome. Having, like, 2 characters with, like, knife legs fighting, really cool. A lot of, like, dancing, acrobatics. What a neat way of doing that, you know? But also, I've been harping this entire time about, like, I don't like drawing backgrounds. You know what's the fun about having 3D animation? You don't need to. You can just have the background, and then it's there, and then you don't need to worry about it. I love, like, I've legitimately sat there and thought about, like, I would make, like a story, if I made a cartoon or a comic or an animation, How would I do that? And I thought about the background, and I was like, I would rather learn how to build everything in Blender and do it that way, because I can't stand drawing backgrounds. Yeah, Orange, you just missed it. We just did yours. I'm sorry. So I like how, like, it initiates and, like, ooh, they're fighting. What's going on? But then you cut and we see them sitting on the bench in the background, and you're like, oh, this is training of some sort. Where, you know, it's not as dire as some might initially think. So that's a nice touch having them there in the background. And then we do cut over to them, but, like, it's like, oh, I see. You get a sense of what's going on pretty quickly. Yes, we love your gay witches and demons. Boom. Also, I like, what a cool detail, having the music be diegetic, like from their boombox. That's fun. I always love that. I think that's super fun. Also, I love this person's, like, claw hands. I think this was hands down my favorite. Easily my favorite. This is my favorite character. like they're all cool. But yes.
At it again, aren't they, Charlotte?
Yes.
Oh, I'll turn that volume back up a little bit. I'll fiddle with it endlessly, all the time.
It's the 4th time this week. For having survived this long, Anastasia can be a real moron sometimes.
Adorable. Cute. And then they turn the volume back up to go back to the fight. I like that. I think that's cool. Well done. Also, I like her hair. like the ponytail flying around during the action looks cool. That whole like high kick stabbing maneuver, that's just like the knife legs is just fun. It's just a fun idea.
You know, for how much you talk about Myra, I don't really think you hate her, sis.
Oh, we get like a nice cool taste of like lore and like backstory. Ugh, just a good teaser, just a good trailer. Makes me want more. I'll have to go back. Am I subscribed to Combat Ready Studios? I think I am. I'll have to if I'm not, because I want to know. I want to see what happens next. Floof. Floof is here. Floof, as usual. Had to cram everything in the last couple of days. I'm pretty sure this is the same. It's at least the same layout, character sheet from last time, which, you know, it looks good, so might as well. Because they are the same characters. I like it, like, sometimes, because we've done this so many times now, some of you, new characters every time. And some of you, like Floof or Orange, repeat characters will come back. And so it's like we're slowly, like, getting our lore. We're slowly getting our story over the years, and I think that's fun. It's fun not only, like, seeing, like, familiar faces of, like, characters from before, but also seeing your evolution as you've drawn them over the years. Like, it change, and, like, you refine their design and color palettes and stuff. I think it's cool. I adore you all. I adore all of you. Which, nice snowfall effect. Cool. The, like, different layers of it all. This one's pretty. This one's like a real pretty one. Oh, I'll turn the volume down a bit. It's just the song, but if I remember correctly, I think it got a little bit loud, but it's a pretty song, which I don't mind. Oh, I also have a fun fact about this one. Fun fact, this is the longest submission out of everybody. It's like a little over a minute and a half, which cutting it a little long, I will say, but you know, it's cute. I don't mind. I'm not too much of a stickler for the rule of that of a minute. Like if you go over a minute, I don't mind too much. Yeah, that like, I don't know what the right word is. Vector? The sliding of the vectors to like portray the depth of the scene. It's just like, it's like an old school tactic. Like you'll see it a lot in like old school like Disney, or like if you've seen like the Grinch, the original Grinch from way back in the day. Like, because it was like it got popularized because they figured it out back in the day. So you see it a lot with those things. And I think it's a cool, it looks so nice, so clean. Yeah, vectors. Yeah. Sometimes I remember. I learned some of this stuff at NAU, at university. But I don't remember all of it. Rules are made to be broken, especially with art. But you can't break the rules until you know the rules. That's the tricky part. Parallax. Yes. Parallax. No. Parallax is a villain from Green Lantern. So if I believe you, I think you're right, but it is weird that that is also a villain from Green Lantern. Yeah, we got these characters last time, but, like, we get, like, a little bit, refined, styles for them this time around. It helps that they're, like, doing, like, a whole, like thing. I think last time they were just kind of, like, moving around a bit, and they had a conversation last time, if I remember correctly. This one, the Floof forgoed any kind of, like, dialogue on the screen, and it's just, like, a scene, just a scene of them doing things together, which I really think is cool. It's nice, like doing silent scenes without using dialogue is not always easy to convey when you want to do, but I think it's a fun challenge to play around with. Green Lantern mentioned is based. I love Green Lantern. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for the new show that's gonna come out. Oh my, I've wanted this for so long. All we've had is the Ryan Reynolds one, and that one is so bad I hate it. Also, like I mentioned that this one's the longest one out of all the submissions. And Floof totally could have, like, trimmed things down, because it is a lot of, like, still images of them just, prepping their meal and being together and stuff. But I like the slow sereneness of it. Like, you really feel the cozy, serene nature of this scene. And I think that's cool. CGI animated series. You're right, I don't remember. I don't even know if I know what that is. Jon Stewart is the best. You are correct. My goodness. Ooh, my goodness. Who's the other one? The one that Ryan Reynolds portrayed. I also like Jessica as a Green Lantern. Guy's fun. But Jon Stewart is easily the best. The first time, because I used to watch the animated Justice League, and Jon Stewart was the Green Lantern in that one. And the one time I went to the store, and they had, like, some, like, plush and toys and stuff, and I'm like, who is this guy? That's not Green Lantern, because Green Lantern is not some white dude. Yeah, Hal Jordan. I was like, who is this? This is... No. Also, for me, harping on how much I don't like drawing backgrounds, the backgrounds are, like, this is a good example of, like, how much the setting can, like, play into... We had that whole beautiful vector shot from before, and, like, you really get a sense of, like, where they are, and so when they're bundled up having their soup, and just being together, you really get a sense of like the bigness of the world around them and how this is like a close moment between these two, which is cute. Did I watch the new Superman movie? I did. I loved it. It was really good. Guy's fun. But Mr. Terrific is the best character. I would love Mr. Terrific's jacket. Bam. Big old tails being all cute and together. All bundled up together. It's sweet. It's a sweet one. It's so cute. Yeah, just a sweet, nice little one. A nice little like, no dialogue, silent scene. Well, you know, there's music. It's a sweet, like, straightforward one. I appreciate that one a lot. Like, Floof always waits for the last second, but always does something cute. There's always something real cute. Hey! Very drawn out! It's yours! You're here! Yeah! You've shared this character with me before on Blue Sky and or Twitter. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, like a Ruby character. The green is so cool. The green hair immediately caught my eye because I was like, yes, what a pretty. Because I'm pretty sure like a parrot, right? Like a parrot kind of, if not faunus, but parrot inspired because she's like a pirate or something, if I remember correctly. Immediately, like, and then I saw this like different outfit because I remember before she was in like a different outfit, like something more like theatrical, you know. The pirate themes was more like prevalent, and this one's more like a casual one. I liked that I could the hair is such a cool, distinct color. I was immediately able to like recognize her. Parakeet. Is there a difference? I don't know birds. I don't know birds very well. But yeah, even though like the different outfit, I was like, oh yeah, awesome. It's feathers for hair as her trait. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This is another one where like the evolution of your animation and character design is like really clear, like over the years, like you've all keep getting better and better and better, and it's so cool to see.
Captain.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I immediately pause. I wanted to turn the volume back up a little bit. Yeah, you're right there. I also like the masks. Cute touch. This is a setting. This is a scene. See, just a couple of posters, a couple of like special little like personalized touches. There we go.
Log. Oh my gosh! I was out earlier today and I met this really cute girl.
I love this, the like speech bubble of her thoughts. I also like the doing it as like a quote unquote captain's log for aka her diary to like give us this exposition here. It's a cute way of doing it. It's a cute way of having like one character with a voice, but talking about a moment that involved multiple characters without having to need another voice actor, you know? Allison the VA did a great job. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Girl. As Aunt Dixie might say, I beefed it real hard. I went to talk to her, and not only did I trip over my words, I face planted as well. It was so embarrassing! I may be a trained theater actress, but I'm single as hell.
Cute. So cute. I love her. I love her so much. So that line, I thought about this like so I put them all together for this compilation, and then like an hour later I was doing my workout and I kept thinking about this line because it stuck out to me. So what she said, quote, I may be a trained theater actress, but I'm single as hell. And I was like, I like what we're doing here because we're doing a lot of like backstory stuff. Like she mentioned her aunt, right? We're getting a lot of backstory stuff and we're getting a lot of like defining the character here. But the thing was, I may be a trained theater actress, but I'm single as hell. I'm like, I feel like the transition from the one thought into the second thought didn't, like, there's more we could do here. So I was thinking about how, I was brainstorming how she could have worded this slightly differently, because the single aspect to me didn't feel like it connected to the theater aspect. And so what if instead she had said something like, I may be a trained theater actress, and I look all cool and confident, but every time I'm in front of someone, I just stumble over my words, and that's why I'm still single as hell. Like the transition from the one thought to the second thought, I feel like we were like a little bit of a smoother transition. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Do you understand? So, but your dialogue was really good. The fact that I was sitting there thinking about it afterwards, and I was like, yes, how do we do this more?
I know nothing about love. How am I supposed to get better at flirting and romantic stuff if I keep messing up?
Also, I like the little, like, chibi style of them. Cute. It's a reference to a line from Zenless Zone Zero. Is it really? Well, then never mind. Forget what I said.
I wonder if there's something I could do or research. Yeah, sure, Grace. Analytical analysis. That's how you romance a girl.
Yes, it is. You can. Being smart's always sexy. Yeah, fun one. Cute. Oh yeah, let's have this. Everyone's credits on screen. Hooray! Well done. Just cool scene. You're moving more. Backgrounds. The refinement of your character art. Dialogue. Well done to the voice actress. Did amazing. Hooray! Oh, Bennett! I don't think Bennett's here. Not yet. I'm sure he'll pop up. He usually pops up sooner or later. This was another one where I was like impressed, like with how much he's grown over the years. Like, cause we get a full, this one, similar to Floof's, I'm gonna say. It's just a cute, straightforward little scene of, like, just people being together. With no dialogue, which is really sweet. But this is the first time Bennett's, like, fully animated. Like, we've had, like full fluid animation. Like, he's had, like a kind of animatic style before. Oh! You changed your profile picture. My bad. Hooray! You are here! Thanks! So yeah, this is like before you've had, like, animatic style. This is the first one with just, like, full fluid animation, and I also think this is the first time it's fully colored in, too. Just seeing you grow and do more and get better at it is awesome. I also really like seeing Nora come back, because I thought she was very cute last time. So, I'll turn the volume back down a little bit, and let's go. Cute. Okay, so much to say. First of all, I like the touch of, like, wiping the sweat off. Like, that's like you could have just had her sit down and just do like not do anything. But the little, like, humanizing detail of, like, actually doing the motion, nice little extra touch. Nice, like, humanizes them. Also, I'm going to say, you are brave for animating a person holding a baby. Having arms are hard, right? Arms crisscrossing in the way you need to hold a baby is, like, a hard perspective to do. And I appreciate you doing it. Yeah! Oh, they're so cute. This one's so sweet. I'm in love with this one. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. There's nothing to say. It's so cute. Tiny little baby limbs flailing around. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, good. That's good family. What a good family. Precious. So precious. So sweet. A nice, like, different change of pace from what you've done before. You know? You did no dialogue this time around. Just a fully animated little scene of a family being together, and it's super sweet. I appreciate you. Yes, one of the sweetest. That's good. There's a lot of good. This one's like sweet. This is this whole challenge was real sweet, but my goodness, that little baby, just passing to Nora, and oh, he's so cute. Well done. Ah, Excalibur, you still here? Yeah, we're here. I love this character. I believe if we're going from left to right, I'm pretty sure this one's Candace and this one's Carmelian. This one's not your fault. This one's my eyes. My eyes can't see. I love Candace. This hair, like the fade from the black to blue, cool. Looks cool. You are still here. Hooray! I suppose, I guess, a little bit of small font you've chosen, but it's also, I have really bad eyes. I can't see. Also the shoulder cape. Shoulder cape looks cool. That's a good little shoulder cape type deal. I also love their personalities together. They were turning the volume up a little bit. You had to work on Carnelian's design. That's okay. Designs like change constantly. Like if your design doesn't change, I would think, oh, here's a cool idea. You could do the 100 times thing, where you draw a character, pick a character, and just draw them 100 times. Just like in one sitting, just draw them 100 times, various different poses, you know, just whatever you want. The idea is, as you draw them over and over again, you'll slowly start to like realize which details you don't like, which details you don't want to stop to bother drawing, which details you want to actually change, or which details you think are done perfectly. So you could try that out if you want to explore a character's design. I think they're both fun, but yeah. Good stuff. Good face right here. Hey, sometimes animating 2D can get off model. I always make sure to add a distinct feature each character has. Yeah. That's the thing, like we talk about it a lot, especially when we're talking about like Ruby and stuff, is like having something that makes it really easy to tell that character is that character. Redesigning your characters is your favorite pastime. It's true. It's fun. And if you want to play around with it but you don't know where to start, just rather than going in with the mindset of I am going to redesign this character, you could just be like, I will take this character and just put them in different clothes. You know, just change the clothes, just like pajamas, you know, or something casual. And then you just see the character in their purest form without all the bits and bops and accessories and cool stuff. And then you, when you put them in casual clothes, you can just see like who they are, and then you can start thinking about new ways of giving them bits and bops and accessories and cool stuff. Or you could be like, you know what? Time to change your hair. You gotta cut it all off, change the color entirely, or whatever. This is a good face. You're good at faces. You're good at like big expressions. Is this other than like, I know you've changed the names and stuff, is this like a one-to-one like translation of what the characters were saying in, I don't know what anime this is from, I didn't check during the character sheet. Just good faces. Just good faces. A nice weird little funny one. I appreciate the like big expressiveness of the characters. It was a straightforward, good scene.
Hello.
It's Orange Puppet. For another TTRPG, I recently gave my characters a new outfit to show growth because the old one needed replacing. Yeah, that's actually something really fun we can get from Ruby, is like every 3 volumes they get the new outfit. That's fun. that's a fun, like, simple way of being like, and now they've grown. The first 3 OCs, I was able to get the basic idea of what they should look like. On the second drawing, this is your 10th Carnelian. Yeah. I don't know if you, like, how much you all engage with Hazbin Hotel. But it is fascinating to go back and look at like the earliest design versions of, not Alistair, because Alistair is boring, but like Vaggie, for example. Vaggie, like in the first design, all the way up to how she looks now in the show proper, crazy example of how like the exploration of a character can go. Like have the similar like thoughts and ideas, but like the shape language, the color palette, all of it. Yeah. It's Orange Puppet time. I love Boop Boop. I fell in love with Boop Boop instantly. What a 10 out of 10 character. I don't know what's going on. Like, there's so much... Orange Puppet has so much going on. I appreciate that Michael is still here. Michael has been in every single one, I'm pretty sure. Orange Puppet has been in all 3 OC character challenges so far, and Michael has been in all of them, and I appreciate that.
Hello, and welcome to
I'll
another
turn the volume
video,
up a little bit.
which today is a submission for Judgmental Critters OC Pride Month animation, like, challenge thing, or yes, whatever you consider it. Anyway, enjoy the video.
I always do. Thank you, Orange Puppet.
Hello, Boop Boop. I have a question for you. How was it like when you changed gender? As I've changed forms before by...
So, there's so much to say. I don't know where to begin. So, I think this is the first time there hasn't been, like, a background. Usually I assume we might just be inside. Usually they're outside and there's, like, the sun and the sky and stuff. But I kind of appreciate the blank white wall, because Boop Boop has a lot going on, and I think a busy or brightly colored background would de-emphasize the bigness of Boop Boop's color palette, you know? I also like the conversation starts out of nowhere, which is whatever. But I like the idea of Michael being like, I understand changing forms, but yours is different. Explain it to me. I don't get the reference necessarily. I think it's from SCP. I'm not entirely sure. I don't get the reference, but I get this character can change forms in some way. This is a conversation about transitioning. Neat. What a neat setup, and we get exposition for other characters. A neat way of going about it.
I never really remember for the most part. I guess I'm not like the doctor, but how is it for you? Boop Boop, I guess, remembers it.
I also appreciate any character who speaks in the third person. I think that's fun. It doesn't always work, but I think it's fun in general. Like Torbeck from Legends of Avantris. Torbeck does that too. I think it's cute.
Each time they changed gender, they felt complete, I guess. And the world can be judgy of, changing, but I don't think the world should be so judgmental, and there should be kindness. Anyway, I hope that...
Nice. A unique way of going about this conversation, I'm going to say, because Boop Boop doesn't really talk about actually transitioning, but more like how everyone else perceived her when she was transitioning. And it's straightforward, but everyone should have kindness, and yeah, they should. I like this one.
Answers your question, Michael. Yeah, Boop Boop. Thank you. Yes, goodbye, Boop Boop. Goodbye, Michael. Thank you all for...
I also like the little detail at the end there that when both of them were talking and their text was on screen, the text was different colors. Nice little simple way of keeping things in order.
Watching this video, remember, as I always say, have some, kindness and understanding. Anyway, that'll be it from me, so goodbye till the next video.
Nice. Thanks, Orange Puppet. I appreciate you. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do one-thirds real quick, and then we'll have a quick break, so we can restock on snacks, water, and go to the bathroom and everything. But first, we'll do one-third. One-third has also participated. These characters also were in last time, if you remember. Which I liked seeing them come back. This one's much shorter, straightforward, but I appreciate. I'm glad one-third put something together. I appreciate, because I'm pretty sure she said that she didn't know she was going to be able to do anything, have the time for it. But I like the little detail that they did. I'm glad she did. Oh, let me turn that volume back down. Sorry, just blasting your ears, probably. My bad. Cute. They're just cute. They're just really cute. I like them a lot. I talked about their designs a lot last time, but the colors, the color palettes, it's their eyes, the designs of their eyes. I also appreciate how short, straightforward, cute little human moment for characters who feel like they are part of a much bigger kind of sci-fi-esque story. But I really appreciated this. The whole credits of where she got all of the textures and designs and stuff and whatever. I like that. Artists help other artists find the cool art things that they use. So yeah, how long have we been going? We've been going for over an hour. So yeah, we'll go on a quick little break. We'll be right back. But, restock on your snacks or your water. Stay hydrated. Go to the bathroom if you need to. We'll be back in just a second. I have returned. Does everyone do? Did everyone get all their stuff ready? Everyone staying hydrated? Like, comment, and subscribed? Get your snacks and whatever? Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, an Undertale. I was shocked. An Undertale OCs. Usually, because yeah, there are like the specific hearts. You know, I've seen that before. It's been a while since I've seen like interpretations of the other heart characters. So I was like, whoa, what a blast from the past. This is awesome. I also like, I'm kind of in the way, but their stats are down here too, which is cool. I like that. That's a nice touch. Hold on, let me turn that volume back up a little bit. This one, unique. This one is unique because it's like an action scene. There's like a whole little combat going on. But over top of it is like comedic dialogue. Like they're hanging out and talking, but you know, as they're between them talking, they turn around and they fight each other, like these monsters and stuff. Just a unique way of doing it. I was like, what a cool way of like having, because more than just having them stand around to talk to each other, just back and forth, having monsters fighting them, and they fight the monsters as they're doing their back and forth. I was like, what a neat way of doing this.
What does YES spell?
I'll turn that volume up a little bit more.
Yes. What does EYES spell? Yes. What does...
I also, the manic movement for like the laughter, fun. I love that. That's my favorite thing. It's like when you can see like the vector thing to like spin them around. I think that's a lot of fun. I will say the background music is a little too loud for me to like really clearly hear them. I know I've seen the video. I know the meme I've seen it. So I know what they're saying and everything, but they're a little quiet compared to the background. So again, that thing of like that intricate dance of, you know, how to do audio and like gauging audio loudness for background music and voices and whatever. It's a whole thing.
What does EYES spell? Yes.
Yeah, like
What is...
not only like what just good picture. But also like not only having the combat be like the thing between the dialogue to like as like imply like a part of why they're getting it wrong, but also the sound effects, like to really emphasize the hits and the action of it all. I think just like there's a lot going on, and it's funny. There's a lot of funny stuff going on in this one, which is crazy. It's like one of the more comedic ones we get, and it's a combat scene on the. That's cool.
happening? What does EYES spell?
But what the hell, boy?
Ease?
Also, it's real snappy. It's like the fluidity of like the launch over each other to shoot the thing. That good motion, good speed, good sound effects.
AS? You're making me... I can't breathe. EYES. E-Y-E... Eyes.
Cute. It's a good one. I like how like just wild the animation goes. Like they play around with a lot of different styles. Like they have fluid full animation. They have like just moving the vectors around. Push a lot of meme faces and a lot of meme like noises and sound effects all throughout. Good one. Good, just like pure exploration of what makes you laugh and what you think is fun. I think this is great. 10 out of 10. And then we get like cute extra stuff. Yeah, Rampage. This is another one. Similar to Titan, Rampage has done a lot of, not necessarily action scenes, but like things that involve like a lot of movement, like a lot of things moving around, like not necessarily like we're about to enter the action, not like you know. And this one is a bit more of a chill, like they're just sitting around in the restaurant. And it was cool seeing like the variety, you know, the variety of what you're capable of doing, and you like showing the different like the variety you can do, different scenes from normal, playing around with different stuff. I got there. Finbar, yes. Also, cool design. The half white with the half yellow, cool design. Just a really like eye-catching one, you know, for Prodigy, I believe is how you pronounce it. Neat stuff. I'm a big sucker for like half and half designs. They don't always work. Like they work well for like Harlequin type characters, you know, like Pomni or Harley Quinn, you know. But it's cool seeing it like for this like almost angelic thing. That's a neat design. Really memorable. Let me turn that volume down, I think. Probably do need to touch it. Also, me sitting there talking about how much I hate drawing perspective. Look at this! Look at all this perspective! This is well done! Look at this is like math when involved here, you know? Like to make these booths look right. Good. Good stuff. Well done with the background. Also, to this person, I like how it's like the Sasquatch like motif is everywhere. I think that's a lot of fun. I like seeing all the like unique other characters in the background. I think that's a lot of fun. This is just a fun one. This is a straight up fun one.
They got pickles on it.
They do.
What if I don't like pickles?
Just tell them not to put them.
But this is another one, kind of like last time, you know, the volume of like the audio versus the background music, you know, that dance between it all. My recommendation is the Miitopia music is very lovely. I will say. My recommendation is always make sure, like, if you can isolate your audio, your audio files individually, make sure the voice audio is louder on the decibel. There's a way to measure decibels in certain editing softwares. I'm not sure what you used for this one. I don't think all of them have that, but yeah, just so like, you know, you're not sitting there being like, what? I can't hear.
I've already placed my order.
I like this. The exchange is fun in general. It's already a funny exchange. I don't remember what it's from, but I've heard this audio used before. I like it being used in this perspective here. Like I instantly get a sense of who these characters are. Their designs already gave me a bit of an idea, you know, but just good audio choice, I'm going to say.
Mine don't have pickles. Let's trade.
You would do this for me.
Absolutely.
That moment killed me. When I was when I was putting them all together, I was like, oh, what a cute little moment. What a cute little moment there. And then that happened, and I was thrown into a giggle fit for like 10 minutes.
If you have enemies that need taken care of, come to me.
Cute. Fun one. Cute, fun one. Funny. Good stuff. I love that. A 10 out of 10. How do you put audio in videos without getting a copyright strike? I want to make more long-form videos. Good question. So I can talk about that here. Certain things, like video game music in general, like how I use them in the background. Like, my voice is the main thing, and I don't play just the video game soundtrack. Certain video game soundtracks will get copyright strikes. Not all of them, though. It's kind of hard to tell. But there's also, you can use, there's royalty-free music you can use. There's a lot of them out there. Which, if you're going to have something that, like, is just you know, here's an example. I made a little animation a while ago of a goblin girl and like they were doing like a little quest. All of that was royalty-free music that you can find on YouTube, and there's like just different ways of crediting them is how you do that. Each one is a little bit different, but there's also royalty-free music libraries out there. You know, like I'm sure there's certain websites, I can't think of any of them right now. That's what I usually do. If you want, like, just music without, like, a voice to cover up the music that... Because your voice will stop a copyright strike generally, if for the most part, unless you just play the music on its own. But if you want just music without, like, a voice or something covering it up and not getting a copyright strike, then there are royalty-free music out there. Just make sure, like, you credit them properly. So yeah. You can also do the scary thing and make your own music. GarageBand is free, I think? Maybe? On Apple products, I believe GarageBand is free. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, if you want to brave the waters and try to make your own music, that is also an option. That's always like, because I've also sat there and was like, how do I do this? But I get around the copyright thing. How do I do that? And my first instinct is learn to do it yourself. And sometimes that works. Yeah. Another this one also, it's not from Ruby, but it is like 4 characters. This one's fun because it's like a collection of several different things. You know, like each individual character has like their own like little thing that they do. A little funny moment. So it's a nice way of like getting a sense of all of them without like trying to find and using just different audio from wildly different things to make it all stitched together. I think it's cute. I'll pause so we can see all the different characters. Nice color variety. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think this one's my favorite. Just cool. You know, I like the hair. I like the sword. I think she might be my favorite. He might be my favorite. Misread. My bad. Yes. Alrighty.
This is my boyfriend Derek.
I'll turn this volume up a little bit so you can get a better... Hear that more?
This is Derek's boyfriend, Ben. Hey! Oh! Wait, sorry, what's the situation? What do you mean? How does this work? Derek is gay, but he's straight for me, but he's gay for Ben, and Ben's really gay for Derek. And I hate Ben.
Parks and Rec is funny. Fun way of doing that, too. I also liked the color coding for, like, the words and, like, the re-explanation on top of what was her name from the show? Re-explaining the thing over the words with like the text on screen. I like that.
It's not that.
I will say, I wish like they had like the text has different colors to explain the different characters and the situation. I wish the characters themselves also did. They have unique enough styles, like you can tell them apart. But at a glance, like these two tripped me up a little bit. I was like, wait, which is which? So maybe like their outline could have been a color, or like Phil Bucket in them as like one solid color or something. But exploring the world of colors can help make things easier to read, just in general.
Complicated.
Yeah, like Rose says, the color palette being included is really cool, and like your characters have a lot of colors going on. So when we don't get that color, I feel like I'm missing out, right? So yeah.
Is anybody?
Like this, what we do, like this is a good example of how to do that, you know?
He took his shirt off and I went, like I actually had like my body had a reaction with those
I don't need to know about that. You keep that to yourself.
Also, the different ones you've picked for your characters to do here, fun. A very funny variety.
Unless you get tired of me.
No, never. I cannot take another season of you two verbally edging each other.
Someone else used this audio too. like in a later one, we'll get to it sooner or later. Good audio. It's a good audio clip. It was fun seeing like two people have like the same idea.
This has to be the season.
Reminds you of the skits I do at the end of my videos? Yes. This is like comedy-wise right up my alley. Like this is what I live for. I appreciate this stuff, and I will, in fact, remember these audios that you've used in case I want to use them at the end of one of my videos. That's the secret. I just want to be inspired by you all as well.
And you fuck.
Nice, straightforward, cute, simple one. Well done. King Matti of Finland. So the audio is from something called Matti from Finland. I don't know what this is. I thought this was fun. So they're from Pathfinder. But they're also from Finland. I'm not gonna act like I'm like a master of Pathfinder lore. I'm pretty sure Finland isn't in Pathfinder. But very fun, very cute, very funny. What did you animate this in? Because this is you used a 3D model. I'm always just like curious. I need to include that in like next time I do an OC challenge. I need a box that's like, what did you animate this? Like, how did you make this? Oh, I should turn that volume down a little bit. I remember Matti being rather loud. Oh, I also appreciate Pathfinder also giving us the stats, the Pathfinder stats. That's fun. I appreciate that a lot. Blender.
Hello everybody. My name is Matti and I'm from Finland. Today in Finland the parliament vote about the equal right for
nice. A rainbow in the background. Appreciate that.
homo to marry. And there are people who say no homo in Finland. But I say no homo.
Hard finding the words for this one. I'll be honest. I do appreciate like using the hand to like personify the person and then yelling at his own hand to like make his point. It's a good like visual. Like he's just standing in one spot, but like you play with like the movement of the character in a fun way.
In Finland we homo. And even myself I'm hetero, but I wish.
I also appreciate, I think this is the only submission where the character isn't LGBTQIA+. He's just an ally. He's just a heterosexual ally, which is neat, unexpected.
That in Finland, everyone can homo.
I also like that little like detail of him stopping to think about like, how do I say this? How would I word that? Nice little touch. Nice little touch with him like looking up to like think about how he wants to say this his next thing.
In marriage. For free.
For free. An ally of Finland. Yes. Just I don't know what this audio is from. But delightful. Funny. Cool animation.
And that's it. Goodbye.
You've left quite the impact, Matti. Matti from Finland. Okay, this one's a short one. Short but sweet. I'm gonna turn the volume back up because it's just the audio. But this one's pretty. I like this. This is a good example of like seeing a character but in multiple different outfits. Like, it's still clearly recognizable as the same character, but, you know, they have a transformation sequence here, so that's fun. I like the design of this character. Shiloh has tweeted at me before. I like the blue with the blue with that pop of pink. You know, usually it can so easily get stuck in your head that you want like just one strong color and then just neutral tones for the rest of it. I appreciate the pop of pink. I think it's like some people might think it's a bit too much for the design. I like it. I think it looks nice and it complements the blue really well. I would recommend putting a dash of pink somewhere on their shoes maybe, just to like balance the design out a little bit. Just because this up here is so exciting with this pattern and the color palette you've chosen. The shoes and pants can feel a little straightforward. So I would recommend like making the shoelaces pink or something, or having like a little pink like lightning bolt on the shoes or something. I can't draw shoes, so if you ever look at my stuff, you can see this a lot with Ruby Reversed Fates. The shoes will just have random things on them, like straps or something, folds and flaps and whatever. It's because I can't draw shoes, but I want color on there, so I just add something to it. So just fake it till you make it, you know? Oh yeah, their own franchise was also called Reversed Fates, and I remember them saying that they were so inspired by Ruby Reversed Fates that they liked the name Reversed Fates. I'm flattered. I appreciate that. Yeah, like clearly same character, completely different outfit. Recognizable. The hair is very recognizable. So, like, that helps a lot. But, you know, this, like, the blue and the pink, you know, playing with the neutral tones are cool. Especially, like, I think this is, like, them, like, before, and the character sheet from the beginning is them, like when they're a little bit older. And neutral tones do imply a certain sense of, like, age, you know? But good stuff. I also, like, just, the themes are pretty clear to see, you know? Color palette-wise. Straightforward, a little simple, but I appreciate it. Like, it's strong in its simplicity. I liked it a lot. It implies that there's more to be had. There's more story. So, I liked it. Well done. Yeah, Amaterasu. Such pretty character art. Such pretty. Look at these patterns every time. The patterns and like the details with the hair. Gorgeous. I will say, I don't know why you've cropped the character sheet. Did you crop the character sheet? Yeah, like it's shorter and everything. I don't know why you did that. Because like this stuff is a little hard to read. Your social links is like a little small, and I want to be able to see you. I want people to be able to find you so they can see more of your cool stuff. Also, similar to last year, like, because, like having, just one monochromatic color for a character, right? What's their username? Amaterasu? Amaterasu, I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Valhalla Knight! What? What? Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so kind! Wow! Thank you! Just coming in here, just dropping that. What a cool guy. What a 10 out of 10. Wow! Thank you! Sorry you're late. I can only match 250 this year. That's more than, that's so much. That's so, thank you. You're awesome. Man, just, you guys are cool. I appreciate you guys. You guys good. You guys do good. Yeah, you make me happy. You make me proud of you. You're all like my little internet children, and I'm proud of you for being cool people. Thank you. It's very appreciated. Amaterasu, like one color palette per character to like so we can like clearly tell them apart, even though it's a simplified color scheme going on here, which also, I've been talking a lot about not doing backgrounds. This is what I do. This is my go-to. I don't want to draw the background, so you know what we'll do? Vibes. Background's just going to be colors for vibes. We're your baby multicolored mice. It's so true. That is accurate. Oh, let me turn that volume back up a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Pretty song. Pretty song. Very pretty song. Yeah, everyone being like different color palettes, makes it easy. Like, it moves a little quickly, but because like everything's so like clearly color coordinated, it makes it easier to follow. Specifically, like jumping between this character and then the other two with like the more fox-like ears, fox cat-like ears. Everyone subscribe to the stream and don't forget to stay hydrated. Yeah, you said it, Valhalla Knight. First of all, this is an appropriate amount of stars. I love it when like Starry Skies has like a billion stars. I think it's so pretty. Second, I like how much lore is being implied. It's a little like I don't, you know, because of the nature of it, I don't necessarily understand everything that's going on, like the full back and forth. I get the sense of family, death, revenge moving forward. So I like, it's very like heart pounding. It's exciting, you know? Like, you can tell there's so much going on. And I'm like, I want to know more. What happens next in this story? I like this one a lot. Amaterasu is like, been like, another one that's been like really evolving. I think this is the longest one they've contributed so far. I think maybe last year was longer. No, this one might be. I think this one's the longest. You guys keep also just pushing your own limits, which is really cool to see. Pretty, cool, neat, fun, fun stuff. Yeah. So, I love this character's design. I like the, like, splotches of, like, blue around, like, to imply scales, I believe, because they're like, I don't know if they're, like a mer person, or, like, they have fins going on, so I imagine it's, like, a half mer person type of deal. I just think this is cool. I like it's not like vertiligo, is that how you pronounce it? It's like that. It just looks neat. It's like a neat way of doing it. And I like the general like blue color palette, blue grays with the like warmer, like almost orange tone and brown hair. Like the blue and orange are opposite the color wheel. So, like, they naturally complement each other. So this is a nice, like, it plays in that spectrum of, like, complementary color palettes. And I think it's cool. Oh, also, after putting them all together, I had the song stuck in my head for, like, 2 days. I don't even know what it's from. This is from Epic the Musical, right? This is an Epic the Musical thing? Penelope? Also, I like how, like, you can, like, the way you did the like, gray scale type deal with the limited color palette, cute. Like, it, like, because, like, that was my favorite part about the character, and I'm glad, like, you kept it with this, like, more simplistic limited color palette for the animation. I liked that. It looks cool. It is epic? Yeah. Nice. I guessed it. I also like the design of this character, who wasn't in the character sheet. I like the two-colored hair. Did I say that? I did, when I was talking about, Finbar's animation. Like the split color palette thing is just cool. And we do it a lot for hair. That's what makes Neo look so good, let's be honest. Two, like, split in half color palettes just look nice.
I don't care how, where, or when, no matter how long it's been your mind. Don't tell me you're not the same person.
I like this one because there's so much implied depth going on. And I'm like, I want to know your story. This is, like, already a cute romance. The song helps, you know. Having, like, a phenomenally adorable song really helps. But the way you've utilized it here and played with it elevates it. Makes me want to know who these characters are. Well, you're happy with your results. I still wish I did a lot more animation because I feel like the last 2 submissions showcased more animation skills on your end. I understand. You do perspective really well. The first one you did with, I don't remember his name. The red guy. He was so much fun. But yeah, the perspective of, like, going around him. But I appreciated you, like, playing around and experimenting with something a bit slower. You know, like just a back and forth conversation. And I appreciate you doing something different.
You're always my husband and I've been waiting.
Also, floating up, the water dropping off of her, gloom. You're right, thank you. As she's like floating up, the water dripping off of her, that just looked good. That was a good effect you did there. It's precious. It's precious. The song helps. I love seeing like what like audio choices you all pick, because you will pick things that I haven't heard of before. I haven't watched Epic the Musical. I know of it. But like you guys obviously have, so you have like, you can show me a cool new world of perspective from things and like what inspires you. And then the thing you make from your inspiration will inspire me, and I'll learn about something, and then my inspiration will move on and inspire other people. It's just it's so smart. It's such a cool, the internet's cool, guys. Like, we just inspire each other. Isn't that awesome? Looks like my treasure found me. It's cute. Adorable. Adorable. Just a good little love song. Good little love moment. Okay, this one. So, I'm going to say, I can't read this. The font is too small and is too close in color palette to the background. I would recommend like the neon stuff going on. This is like, yeah, a lot of like cool stuff going on, but these like smaller, finer details I struggle to read. I do have bad eyes. I have very thick glasses, and now my screen is like half the size as usual, so it's even smaller than usual. But I would recommend making it bigger and easier to read. At least like a darker, like have like colors that pop off of each other. Like all this other stuff. Like these are good examples. Just a little bit hard to read, I'm gonna say. I'm going to lower the volume on this. IDW? What does that stand for? Sonic IDW? Like Sonic the Hedgehog? The Sonic-esque style is, like, I can tell there's a bit of like a Sonic-inspired style going on here. What does IDW stand for? While you're all answering, we'll move forward. We'll hit play. Although, nope, I lied. I'm a liar. I'm not gonna hit play. I like the octopus tentacles. Like the octopus thing, cool. Comics, they're comics. Oh, it's a comic. I see. I was like, what does that mean, guys? Share with the class. It's like DC or Marvel. I see. I understand. Yeah, the tentacles is just cool. It's a cool like hair idea. Sonic characters in general play around with personifying animals in a unique way. That's really cool. So neat way of playing into that inspiration. I recommend pausing and reading this on your own. There's a lot going on here. Oh, you're here. Yeah, I imagine a very detailed character. So I imagine you would feel like a little sore after going through all those tentacles and all the little like ridges in them, and then that's just the tentacles. That's also then the hat and the outfit. Oh. Oh, the sound effects. Oh, the squelching. It's it's this sound effect wise, I think this is one of the best ones. Like you have a lot going on. Like we've had other ones beforehand that had like a lot of meme sound effects like sprinkled throughout. This one it's all sound effect. It's very sound effect heavy, and you've done a great job setting the tone. It also gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like the squelching sound effects just like makes my spine feel cold, you know? Which is good. It sets the tone really well of like the trauma we're barreling into with this animation. This, the like ink-like substance like seeping in and like pooling around their feet and like spreading as they're like crunching in on themselves. Really nice, simple. It sounds so simple, but like it is difficult because we got like a perspective thing going on and like the flow around them. Well done. Mimic the octopus couldn't fathom forming connections and betrayed his team to get killed, save for Whisper. The idea of him forming an attachment to anyone is an interesting turn. Used Pixaboy, no AI? Nice. No AI. AI sucks. Screw AI. AI is dumb. So much. What a good... You set the tone so well. You got the idea from octopus drowning on their own ink. That can happen? That can happen? What a nightmare scenario. Wow. What a crazy thing to be inspired by. That's awesome. That's crazy and weird. That's so cool. Like, yeah, you set the tone so well. This is one of the ones where I was like I was so happy. Like the celebrating Pride was so broad, and I was excited to see something so like off the walls with it, and that's what I wanted to see. I really like you really like pushed the limits of what you're doing here, and I thought really cool. It sets the tone, makes it eerie. Definitely the eeriest submission this time around. It's the creepiest. Most people went with like a positive thing. I don't understand why. This one just like the narrative is so strong with this one. Awesome stuff. Ugh. So good. You've executed it perfectly. I wanted to show the struggle of an Arrow Ace community goes through, which is neat. There's a couple of different ones that like touch on the Arrow Ace like spectrum, and and it's fascinating, and I think yours is really cool, and you set the tone really well. Ugh, the sound effects. Well done. Very complex characters also. So thank you. Like I'm impressed you drew them and fully colored them in with all their details included. Surprised you got away with that stabbing scene? Listen. Gotta push the limits. Go big or go home, am I right? Well done. 10 out of 10. Now a change of pace. Hold on. Let me get some water. Yum, 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 yum. Again, font choices. I would recommend bigger, easier. Like, this one, it's a very dark red. It's the same, like, maroon as the cape. But on a black background, it's a little hard to see. If the background was white and this border was black, I think it would have been a little bit easier to read. But, you know, it's fine. YouTube is picky. YouTube can be weird and picky sometimes, which is frustrating. Which is why I also recommend posting your stuff on places other than just YouTube, because other places aren't as weird and picky. Hold on, let me turn that volume back up a little bit. I like the color palette for this one a lot. Like I like the white outline on and the like gradient for the moon. Cute. I like the color palette for this one. I like the art direction too.
Eerie. And why do you think anyone's going to join you? Well, that's pretty simple. Humans are not as free-willed as you might think, Angelico. We are not rational creatures, but merely animals who wish to have their emotions validated. Those who cannot...
And also, this one goes so crazy so quickly. Like, I was like, oh, what is this, what's this neat little castle setting? What are we going into? And then we immediately dive into... humanity doesn't deserve anything. And I was like, oh, and now the world is blowing up. That got big real quickly.
Think for themselves. Will blindly as I give them a purpose beyond the mundanity of feudal life. You're a manipulative cult leader!
Like, so much. And I was like immediately hooked. I'm like, this feels like the beginning. Like, have you seen The Mighty Nine? The latest Critical Role animated show? The first thing that happens is like this crazy big like action like heist sequence. This reminds me of that, where this would be the cold open and I'd be like, what is happening? I gotta know more. Let me know more about what's going on here. But I actually think this might be the climax of the story. Either way, I'm excited and I want to know more what's going on. These characters, I'm immediately invested in their dynamic and conflict.
This darkest hour of that we hold dear could be what...
And yeah, and he gets stabbed. He loses his eye. Like crazy. Like getting damaged right out the gate like that. I like it when they don't just win. Like I like it when they do take damage. You know, like it feels like there's like a chance they might lose. That is nice. Also, the "it's over, dear" implying like more, like there was more between them, and I was like, whoa, what does that mean? What does that entail?
What's bringing you low? I'll fight till I burn. We stood together.
Nice, a good one. Good little like just glimpse into a like a story. And I want to see more. A good taste of what I think would be a much bigger narrative. So, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, this is another one. It's the very pretty handwriting. It gets a little small at times. But I really like I like it when you guys like go all out with like redesigning the character sheet. And like making it like this like scroll type deal with like the little like intricate border going around. That's fun. It looks so pretty. The watercolor-esque painterly style is really nice too. But yeah, a little hard to read. Specifically, this one down here. I struggled to read it.
Where do you get all this energy? I can barely keep on my feet.
Maybe it's because...
I'll turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. The art style, like just like last time, like a really nice, like, we'll see it more as we move forward. The color, like, direction is so, like, this beautiful painterly aesthetic. It's such a beautiful, like, eye-catching art style.
Because you're older than me.
Yeah, just by a few months.
Also, the voice acting is super good. It is really, really good.
Right, old man. Whoever reaches the end of the force gets the last croissant.
Wait!
Yeah.
Ash, dang it. Couldn't you cut me some slack?
What a beautiful sight.
Just normal stars.
I like the, look at how pretty. Wow. With, like, the shading and everything. But I also like the, like, the like, how you're personifying these characters here. Like, it's so pretty. They're just stars. Like, those two lines alone told me so much about these characters. Like, on an individual level. We get a taste of what their relationship is here as well. But especially once we get to the end, the big twist at the end, where the optimistic one is imprisoned, I believe, in stone or of some sort. If not, maybe, like, dead. I'm not entirely sure. But, like, seeing this pure optimism before we get to the reveal at the end just makes it, like, all just, like, more gut-wrenching. Just, like, being the rug being ripped out from underneath you, you know?
Not at all. My mom always told me that every star travels to the Valley of Stars. There, when the Earth swallows it, it can be reborn as the most beautiful flower.
Also, pretty color palette on the flower. I like how you did that.
I'd like to see those flowers someday.
I'll take you there.
Yeah, if you don't crumble into dust first, old man.
You're
all right. Just please don't make me wait forever.
I know. You mad? You're being like this. Some guy. You mad and sad. I know. Like I was sitting there. I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. What a beautiful little like moment of just friendship and poetry, basically. And then we cut to this with the last line of, "Don't keep me waiting for too long." And I was like, oh, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? How could you do this to me? But it's gorgeous, gorgeously done, so pretty, but golly gee, oh my goodness, like the emotional gut punch with this one. Like I've been saying before, I want, like, what else happens? I want to know the rest of the story. I don't want to know the story because I'm sad. How dare you? I don't want to know the rest of the story. I need to know the rest of the story because, like, it can't end here. They can't end here. How dare you? Well done. A great sense of storytelling and, like, gorgeous animation. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I'm sorry.
Yay! Yeah, it's the sisters. It's the soul sisters. Yeah, the twins. I think they're twins? I guess I just assumed they were. Yeah, twin sisters. Yeah. I knew that. I remembered that. It's fun seeing together, because I'm pretty sure, so for the first OC Animation Challenge, it's Green Soul and Blue Soul. They did individual, separate submissions, and then I think they did separate submissions again for the second challenge. So it was cool seeing them, like, come together and combine their forces and do one submission together. That was cool. I appreciated that. I was like, whoa, this is exciting. Seeing them come together. Have fun. I love this hair color. Like, both outfits are cool. I am so in love with this shade of pink paired with black and white is, like, my favorite color combo ever. But this shade of, like, light lilac for their hair, pretty. Just so pretty. It's so good. Good character designs in general. I like how slow the text is on the screen. It's so, like, difficult to judge. Like, I've been there before. When I dabbled with making, like, animations when I was in, like, middle school and high school and whatnot, and I didn't have, like, a microphone, so I did this kind of thing, where the text is on screen. And I struggled with getting the timing right, of how long they should linger there, you know? I like how long it stays on screen, specifically because, like, I can read their lips to, like, match the words. So, like, the lip syncing, you didn't need to. You didn't need to lip sync to the text words, but you did, and I appreciate that, like, extra effort. Lip syncing's hard. It's not easy, and I appreciate you going the extra mile. But I like how, like, it lingers on screen for, like, a while, so I can read it really clearly without having to pause. I don't mind having to go back and pause on, like, a YouTube video to reread some text, but I appreciate that, like, I don't have to, and, but it doesn't feel like it's on screen for too long, either, you know? So, the whole combo of it all, good pacing between the two, well done. It's tricky to get right, and I think you got a good sweet spot here. This is another one tackling, like, Arrow Ace spectrum, and it's such a represented perspective in like, popular media, I'm going to say. You know, like, we're finally getting to the age where we're getting, you know, like, gay or lesbian characters. We're finally getting more trans characters. We don't see a whole ton of Arrow Ace characters. And it's always like oh, well, if they never got with someone, then maybe that's why. But it's never like a stated thing, you know? So I appreciate people like throwing this one out here, like doing this perspective. It's an underrepresented perspective, and I really liked seeing it here. Oh, there was something else I was gonna say. Oh, right. If the Mighty Nine, I mentioned it before, Critical Role's new show that just came out, only one season so far. I hope they get, like, a million more, because I loved it. But if they go for long enough, we'll eventually get Caduceus Clay as a character, who is, canonically, Arrow Ace, I'm pretty sure. At least one of them. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure he's Arrow Ace. So, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. but for now, I just appreciate seeing you all throwing your hat in the ring of how you want to show this struggle, and I appreciate you putting yourselves out there and doing this. So, well done. I think it's because it's hard to write unless you're part of that community or known someone who's in it. Yeah, like, yes. It's also so, like, but it feels like it happens like a catch-all kind of net, you know, where it's like, oh, they never got with someone, so it must be because of this. It's never like a thing that's stated and explored, and specifically with this conflict we see in this short, of people being like, no, you'll find someone, no, you will, like, the insistence that it isn't that you're Arrow Ace, it's oh, you just haven't found the right person yet. Like that conflict is so prevalent, I think, especially in real life. You know, like I don't know about you all, but like Thanksgiving would roll around and all of my aunts would be like, so have you started dating anyone yet? And like, I'm not Arrow Ace, but I imagine if you were, that would get so annoying so quickly when you consistently try to tell them, I don't want that, and then they just don't get it. I appreciate seeing it here, you know? Boom. Also, I just want to say, again, I really like these character designs. I just like their outfits. I like their color palettes. I think they look cool. I also love that. I love the like the simple raising of the arms for the shrug. There hasn't been like a lot of there's been subtle small motions, like in the very beginning, like the face being tilted up and then like looking down, you know, just little humanizing emotions that you didn't need to add, but I appreciate that you did. Cute. Hooray! Hooray! A good one. I really like this one. Yeah, you'd see that license code. I think that was for the background music. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the question about how to have music without getting copyright strike, like including that somewhere in the credits is sometimes the only requirement. Sometimes you have to put it in the description as well. That's what, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. This one. I like how any audio used, you put it as utter silence. I thought it was a song title at first. I was like, oh, I wonder what utter silence sounds like. And then there is no audio. And I was like, oh, you were so poetic with it. I assumed it had to be, like a song title. But yeah, I like this one. It's short. I really like it though. It's very like, I'll just hit play. It's really cute, but I like it a lot. Like, I like that visual representation of the spikes, like the thorns, you know, to like imply not feeling comfortable, you know? I like that visual. I also like the visual that we're in this frame the entire time. Like, it's a mirror. Like we don't leave this mirror frame. We just transition from one scene, from like one moment in front of the mirror to another one. And it's a really striking way of personifying this concept of like not liking who you are. Mulan, when will my reflection look like who I am on the inside, right? Reflections. It is a little fast, and I believe you emailed me back and like you lamented the speed of it. I understand. I think it works fine. I think the speed it could be a little bit fast, but you know, I don't think it's bad. It's easy to follow, you know. See, cute. Look at that. Like, and also I like the little detail of like you see the thorns, like having the friend help pull the thorns out, like helping them change to look the way they want, trying on their outfits and seeing like what they feel comfortable in, and the thorns going away as they're like expressing themselves and figuring out who they want to be, becoming more comfortable. I also like the little detail of like the light, the like colored light in the corner. That's cute. And yeah, and then my only gripe is like at the very, very end, we see like the finished transition and it's on screen for seconds. And I wanted to see like a little bit longer there, but I think it's very cute, very sweet. I like the mirror gimmick. I think it's very well done. Yeah, this one was also one of the first ones that was finished. Like you shared it with me on TikTok, and I was like, whoa. so early. It wasn't early. It was like 4 months or something. But I was like, whoa. Again, posting it to places other than YouTube. You could put it on TikTok or something. I don't post art on TikTok. I'm afraid to do that. Like I make my design shorts, and I've been doing ones talking about Ruby Reverse Fates. I'm not posting those on TikTok. I'm afraid. I don't know if they'll be nice or not, you know? I like the little like chibi versions of them here. Like we see their full designs during the animation. I like how you fit everyone on screen. I think it's nice. Let me turn the volume up a little bit because I think, yeah.
So you did stay the night. I knew it.
Let me turn that up a little bit more. Good background. The plants and stuff just like immediately get like a sense of like a space here. A lot of harping on backgrounds, but I brought it up, so I gotta talk about it, you know? Gotta talk about it for everyone's submissions.
Why would you do that?
Also, I love how you color things. Like, first, like the fade, like the fade to imply the shadows, like it's just a good color palette. I like how bright everything is. It's so nice to look at, which is crazy because like it's so the backgrounds have a lot of color going on, and so do the characters. But because you have like a really bold, thick outline, they still stand out perfectly well on the colorful backdrops. So nice. Such an aesthetically pleasing art style. Those are actually modeled after plants you have in your yard. Yeah! Be inspired by reality.
I just can't be at home right now, okay? I'm gonna stay here for a few days.
I don't think that's allowed, Barney.
This is the first place I've ever felt like I could just truly be myself.
I was like the implied sunset. Like in the first shot, we saw the sun was setting, but I like using the color of the sunset to lean into the character's conflict. Cause, yeah.
But that's how I feel. I didn't think you cared about the park.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And
the audio you chose does a really is already an emotional way of like doing this scene, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that you chose it. And I like how uplifting it is, how upbeat we get with it. You know, cute. Oh, Faded Soul's green. Ah. I just finished yours like a couple minutes ago. It's really good. Well done. I talked a lot about like exploring the Aeroace perspective. So, well done. Also, I really like the character design.
And I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that
Also, like the little subtle detail of talking about like the if and when you tell people that you're trans. Because yeah, it's not like that's a thing we don't talk about very often. Like a lot of like I was saying earlier with Featherweight from the new DC comics. Like it's like I'm introduced and I'm immediately like telling everyone that I'm trans. And not necessarily everyone wants to do that, you know? A lot of people just want to exist without having to out themselves, basically, you know, unless they're comfortable and unless they want to. So I appreciate the audio of whatever Dead End Paranormal Park. I appreciate them exploring that concept, and I like that you picked this for your animation.
That's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. So, I think I gotta give living here a shot, don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate.
Cute. Straightforward. Cute. Good stuff. I appreciate it. It's well done. I like the character designs. I like how many little thing that's like not actually an important detail, but I like how many earrings they have. I think earrings are cool, and I think they look cool. Fun stuff, fun characters. Well done. Good audio choice. Really good audio choice. Yeah. So, dang, I should have paused a little sooner. The aura tail is cool. The aura tail looks really cool, and I like it. Yeah. So, like, you can see, like, that glow around it, because it's not a real tail, it's an aura tail. And I don't know why, that's just a fun idea, right? That's just a good idea. Is everyone staying hydrated? You better be. I'll be upset if you're not staying hydrated. Getting dehydrated sucks. That's happened to me before. I passed out one time because I got dehydrated. I was going to class at the university and I didn't realize I wasn't drinking enough water, and then I passed out. And that sucked. So stay hydrated. Otherwise, you'll be grounded. Oh, I think I need there's no audio playing right now, but I think it'll get louder, so let me just turn the volume back down a little bit. Bam. I like this, like, the evolution of, like, them changing, them finding who they want to be, how they want to present themselves, and I just appreciate a character with glasses. Cute glasses. Cute hairstyle also. Adorable. Like, but those glasses really pull it all together. People don't draw glasses, and I get it. Glasses are hard. Glasses feel like they get in the way when you're drawing the face, and like, how do you do that? Glasses can be tough. I appreciate them. I always like it when people do go the extra mile of including characters with glasses, just because, like, yeah, it can be hard to draw, but it's like a nice little neat detail to include. Also like seeing all the other characters making appearances. It's crazy, like, I forgot this was like Ruby adjacent, like a Ruby spin-off, like fan edition type thing. Totally, like I was like, oh right, yeah. They fit in so well with all the other characters. Like yes, they match. They all just match.
Start the hunt.
Yes, and the outfit's good. It's a good, look at this helmet. Helmets make no sense to me. Helmets and masks, I can't do them. Like, I struggle with that. Cool. Looks cool. Looks sleek and cool. Also, tie gear. Like, tiger, but gear, good. That's just good. I don't know if that's what this says. I don't know if that's something you came up with or if, like, this is a thing. Just a good. Just good wordplay. Yeah. Kamen Rider Ichigo. Let me just turn that volume down a little bit more so we can see what Ichigo has to say. Yeah, unfortunately, Pub wasn't able to finish the fight animation. Like I said, 2025, I feel like 2025 kind of kicked all of our collective asses, you know? It was a tough year, but we got through it. But yeah, I don't blame you. But he told me to tell you to be proud of yourself, even in times like these. Little extra detail for the speech bubble. I don't know if you can see it very well on stream, but there's like a nice like perforation effect. It's just a nice little like colored detail to like add some visual pizzazz to the speech bubble. And that no matter what happens, you are valid. Unless you're an AI bro who steals others' art or a part of Shocker. Yeah, again, fuck AI. AI, there is no such thing as AI art, because AI can't make art, and boo. We could be doing a million other things with AI. 1,000 other things. Why would you use AI to do the things we like to do? You know? You know what AI should be doing? Cashiering. No one wants to be a cashier. No one wants to deal with customers and be a cashier all day. Have AI do that. You know what people do want to do? Draw, art, animate, create. Don't make AI do the thing you want to do. Make the AI do the stupid things we don't want to do. So there. Is that what he looks like? Was that actually his face? I've just now realized I've never actually seen what he looks like under the mask. A handsome fella. Nice. Yeah, Cyan Ellie. This one's also, like, pretty soundtrack. Pretty song you've picked. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Just checking what you all are saying real quick. Alright, let's dive on in. These are the same characters Cyan Ellie had last time, too. Which is, again, cool seeing them, like, making a comeback, right? But this one focuses more on, last time it focused, I feel like it focused more on the other character. This time we're getting this one. I like changing it up a little bit. This one's so like, the fluidity of this one's so like pleasing to look at. You'll see it as they start moving around especially, but like just a good vision. And like I love the like glow, like the colors, the way you play with the colors here. Like having everything be like washed out blue for the dark of like quote unquote nighttime, without it just being like the same colors but with a like a dark filter over everything. Playing around with color, just color. Play around with color to imply the darkness rather than, you know, washing out your color palette for darkness. Does that make sense? Anyways. I love that. Like running and crashing into the wall and then flying off. Just a good sense of speed and motion. Just to like cut to them sitting all coolly waiting by the set. Like you might be able to hide and present like you're being chill, but I saw you get really excited and stumble into the wall. I know who you are. Cute characters. Good song. I really like that song. I don't know it. I've never heard it before like this animation. I'm gonna look it up because it's just good and catchy. French, I think. No, I just like the color palette with this one a lot. I like the bouncy fun energy of the characters and like the simplified color palette using color for emphasis in specific moments, like the glow of the fireworks or lights around them as they're like going off to do their fun thing. 10 out of 10. Really cool. Good, good, bright, colorful. Yeah, get in, loser, we're going shopping. Exactly. Oh, it is French. We're to Junk. Junk has done a different character every year. I think the amount of cake you've included. I don't know if Junk's still around. They were here earlier. The amount of cake on this character. Wow. Also, I can tell over the years, like, proportions, you've gotten better and better at, like, drawing, like, body proportions, you know? Which is not easy. You are still here! Yay! Yeah. I love this character. I like the sleek, straightforward. I like the color palette, the simple yet striking outfit. The key hanging on the tail is just a neat little detail that I like a lot. Fun stuff. Fun character. You got the whole bakery. Yeah. Also, I was like so caught off guard because when I first watched this animation, I didn't pay attention. I didn't look at the character sheet to see what audio you used. I never do because I want to be surprised by it. But it started playing and I was like, what? Is that Casey Williams from Ruby? But this isn't a Ruby song. And I'm like, oh, yeah, how cool. Fun song choice. I like this one. This is your most, I'm gonna say, vibes-based one you've done so far. Like, you've had, like, especially last time, you had, like, the back and forth narrative kind of going on. This one's more like, just like a sense of self. Like, an idea being personified through song and visuals. And it's neat. I like it. As not a lot of people, I expected more submissions like this. But there's only a few, and yours was one that, like, I really like. I like the way you do the visuals, like moving back and forth, like the transitions and stuff. Like, we'll see as we move forward. You know what you've done. But yeah, I like the fluidity of the thought process here. Neat. It's cool. Yeah. That's what I meant. Like grabbing it, like grabbing onto the lyrics, you know, and it being the empowerment of it with like the flash of light and color shift and everything. It's cool. Visually cool. Yeah. Precious. I appreciate you. What a fun one. What a 10 out of 10 fun one. I like this one a lot. Cool, cute character. Yeah, this is the other one that, this one has a couple of, it's overhyping. Overhyping's here. Overhyping's another one. Like, your sense of body proportions has gotten, like, stronger and stronger with each submission, and it's cool seeing your evolution. This whole character sheet's so much fun. I like the scribbles of everything. Like, it was Short Stack, Ice Queen, Kitty, and Bad Bitch, like labeling. Like if you go through like a yearbook and just like label everything, that kind of fun with this character sheet. I like that a lot. I also like we see a glimpse of the rest of the team over here, which is cool. This is another one that like it's a bunch of different little snippets of like audio to show various scenes with the characters. And you shipped with Weiss, which I think is fun. I was so like caught off guard. I was like, what a cute combo. Yeah, I think I'll turn the volume down a little bit. Down? Yeah, we'll hit play. I might be wrong. I might need to turn it up. I don't remember.
As shocking as this seems, I'm not straight.
I was wrong. I do need to turn it up. My bad.
I'm in fact a Lebanese. Lesser than. Les Moore. That shit that makes you like girls.
Also, we don't see like the rest of the team very much. It's mostly the one character with Weiss, which is fine. I like them all. They like as a team, they look like a lot of fun. Good variety, good like different sense of styles, cool stuff. Gotta turn that volume up a little bit more. There we go. Good song choices. You got like a bunch of different audio choices. All of them are fun. There is a cool, fun variety. Her hair is cute. Cute. Also, the earring in the like animal ear, my favorite thing. Also, shout out to actually blinded Weiss with the scar. Neat stuff. Also, I like one of my favorite memes. I hear people are shipping us to where.
Unless you get tired of me. No, never. I cannot take
Yeah, this is the other one, this Danny Mata audio.
another season of you two verbally edging each other. This has to be the season you
Funny stuff.
Girl doesn't dye her hair that color unless she has psychological problems. My hair color has nothing to do with my
Also, like, I like how much, like, we get, like, the size difference is fun. Because we're used to Weiss being, like, one of the shorter ones, on, like, Team Ruby. So having, like, even smaller character, cute. A cute dynamic that we don't see a lot with Weiss.
psychological problem. Daddy, who's that machine doing?
I was getting rid of the moss, honey.
I also really like flash forwarding, like we're seeing like various like points throughout the story. You can tell by Weiss's outfit alone, but like flash forwarding to them as adults, look at this proper lady, look at this business lady, look at this cute business lady with her cute haircut. I'm telling you, Weiss with short hair would go hard. It was also fun seeing like the evolution of like their like from not liking each other to dating to being married with a family. It's a really cute like progression that we see here.
Where's it taking them?
Hell. Don't say that, Higgins. Oh, I'm sorry, not hell. Mexico.
Swear, sometimes I feel like I'm married to a child.
You better watch who you're calling a child, Lois. Because if I'm a child...
Also, I like how what happened to the ear. It's not just we can portray age in more ways than just making their hair different. Like more scars and battle scars. Whoa.
Know what that makes you? A pedophile. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna stand here and be lectured by a pervert.
Cute fun variety. A cute fun variety. A good exploration of like the development of their relationship. funny, just funny stuff. Well done. This is your longest one yet, Overhyped. This is definitely your longest one by like a long shot. I'm impressed. You got so much going on. You had multiple different outfits for every character. Crazy. I'll turn the volume back down a little bit. Bam. Ah. Hold on. Let me get a drink of water. Also, how far are we? Yeah, we'll do this one and then we'll do another quick break real quick. I had a lot of coffee this morning. Cute. I like, again, like going through and like customizing the character sheet in your own way with like the pictures and stuff. You know, just good set. Like, and I like having the like up close shot of the character too. I like that. Cute little like, and also just this cozy style. I'm a sucker for this kind of sweater. Oh, it's so cute. Let's go. I also like just the variety. Oh, I'll turn the volume back up a little bit. The variety you went with for like that quick shot of them in different outfits. I like that. A good way of like showing like the passage of like multiple different moments of time. Yeah, the hair. You're right. The hair is cute. Well done, Silent Story. Just cute hair color, cute hairstyle. I love the like just shots of life, just good life together, you know, like it's so easy to get wrapped up in like the narrative of it all or like the fantasy of it, but seeing just sitting on the couch watching TV is like such a beautiful way of seeing something, you know. Precious smiles, cute. Precious. A queer platonic relationship is a partnership that does not fit the traditional models of friendships or romantic relationships. Queer platonic relationships often have characteristics commonly associated with romantic relationships, such as a deep emotional intimacy, prioritization, and commitment, while still defying a platonic or romantic categorization. Queer platonic relationships have a flexible dynamic, and each relationship is tailored to the needs of the individuals involved. With no outside societal expectations or guidelines to follow, many queer platonic relationships involve people within the asexual and/or aromantic spectrums, but people of any sexual/romantic orientation or gender can be in a queer platonic relationship. Nice little, like, thing to add there, because, again, just like I was saying before, it's such an underrepresented part of the LGBTQIA+ spectrum, you know? And so just seeing, just like, yeah, it is the same. We're all the same. No matter who you love or how you love, we do just hang out and have cute moments of hanging out and taking pictures and watching TV together. And this is a good, I like how you like have this like kind of explanation at the end, because in case someone didn't quite understand. I appreciate this. It's strong, dialogue heavy, but you know, the actual animation itself of them like living life and like just seeing the beauty of their life together. Really simple, but really beautifully done. Like the strength of the simplicity, you know? 10 out of 10. Well done. Also, cute song. Alright, we're on Galaxy Winter. Oh, Galaxy Winter is here, aren't you? Ooh, do I go on break now? Or do I wait after? We'll take a quick break. Just a quick little go get your beverages. Oh, thank you, Flying Fist. Wow. Thank you. Look at you just flying in under the radar and throwing that out there. You're awesome. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. So, in Galaxy Winter, you are still here. Good. Nice. So yeah, we're going a quick break to get like water, go to the bathroom, get snacks, anything. And then when we get back, we'll dive right in. Sorry, you're right on the cutoff, Galaxy. But yeah. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Flying Fist. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. get all your stuff all situated and whatever. See you in I'll be right back, just a quick second. I have returned. I have returned. I'm back. This is your first time joining one of my live streams? Whoa! I hope you're gonna have fun. I hope you enjoy. One of my dogs woke up, so if you hear like grumbling noises, that's him like trying to go back to sleep on his blanket in the background. But yeah. Alright, well, into Galaxy Winters. First of all, the detail of like this like headpiece, the flowers, I appreciate me a good old flower crown, you know? That's always something. And I've been playing Animal Crossing again recently. I was making my latest batch of design shorts, and I was going through all the Animal Crossing ones, and I was like, you know what? I want to play Animal Crossing. I like Animal Crossing, I like these characters, I want to play some Animal Crossing. So I started a new island, I've been playing it. But one thing that annoys me is that you have the flower crown options, you can get flower crowns, but it's usually like one color of flower, or one or two colors. I like this, where it's like a whole cool variety of colors and styles, and I think that's fun. Anyway, let's go. Yeah. The purple eyes with like the purple just looks so nice when paired with like dark color palettes. I will say, a little hard to read. It might just be like if I was in a darker, it's the middle of the day, so if the sun wasn't beaming directly into my office, I'd probably have an easier time reading it. But a little bit like dark on dark is always going to be a little tricky to read.
I think you'll get it someday.
Also, I like the background being the flag color. You know, it's straightforward, but I appreciate it. Vibes, very vibes focused. This is a cute one. This is another one that tackles the arrow spectrum, you know. And I like this dynamic between the two. I think it's really like the audio you chose helps. It's really cute, but like the way they go about it, we'll keep moving forward.
Get what? Love, silly. What if I don't want a partner? Who said anything about a partner? Love comes in all shapes, sizes, and forms, darling. Self-love being one of them.
It's true. It's an important lesson to hear, to be reminded of. Self-love also means finding love. It's sweet. It's cute and it's sweet, and I like the way they word it. It's such a good wording for it here. Rose is Persephone and Sable is the angel Azrael. Whoa! Neat! Cool!
It's tough to get at, that's for certain, but it's real nice to have once you have it. Don't you think?
Nice. A nice little together, the camaraderie of it. And also like the affirmation of like, yes, you can. You can find love, even if it's just loving yourself, you know? It's cute. It's a good little scene together. I like it's her like sitting on the edge, like more open up, and the other one is sitting all crunched up. And at the end they're like opening up a little bit more as they're talking to each other. It's just good, straightforward, really well done, good audio choice, cool characters. Multi-Blitz. This one's cool. This one's really cool. The 3D, we'll see it. We'll just move right into it. Let me turn the audio down a little bit because I think it's a little bit on the loud side. We get like a cool transition in this one. And I want to know how they did it. I don't think they're here in chat right now, but if you show up, I want you to tell me how you did it. You're welcome, Galaxy Winter. Also, I liked the lip syncing. Lip syncing is hard. Not everyone does it. And I don't blame you. But I appreciate it when you do it. Maybe I should turn the volume back up a little. There we go. There's gonna be a transition here. I like it. It's cool. I don't know how they did it. I want to know how they did it, because it's really, really cool. That That was crazy. That was insane. That looked awesome. I don't know how they did that. like just visually. What a way to like throw us into a moment, right? Again, I wonder what I imagine Blender. Most people use Blender. But I want to know. Oh, the cute. The light. The darkness goes away once they're together with the light illuminating. Also, the background's really pretty here. Like the lighting effect on these. I think they're hedges. I'm pretty sure they're hedges. Like the lighting effect as to show like the perspective of the different arches is pretty. It's really pretty. Oh, and yeah, it's so fluid. That hug, the motion of that hug, the like impact of like getting like pushed back slightly because like the strength of another person, but the hug, cute. This one's cute. This one's precious. Like we don't even know the context behind like the hurt the character is feeling. But like it's so satisfying seeing them come together, you know? Yeah, the light and the colors and yeah, they have their rings, so they're married. What good attention to detail. Like I want to know what like the rest of the story, but I'm so happy with what we see here, you know? Like this alone was like a perfect encapsulation of like them of them together. Yeah. And then I'm like, well, I want to know more. I want to know what happens next. Pretty one. I imagine it was Blender. I know there's other animation softwares out there, but really pretty. Really good use of color palette and colors and lighting and everything. Rainbow Racer. Hands down, the most amount of characters we've ever seen from an OC animation challenge. I had no limit of characters this time around, so yeah, that ending though. So some of them are returning characters. Like some of them were in previous OC animation challenges. We'll see it at the very end, but what a lineup. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. It's a song from K-pop Demon Hunters, I believe. I'm gonna be honest, and you might get upset with me. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet. I know it's good. From what I have seen, it looks awesome. I just haven't sat down and gone through it yet. I've heard the songs. I know the songs are really good. I just haven't watched the movie yet. Saving it for a rainy day, you know? Let's go. So, Rainbow Racer did say that, like, ran out of time, couldn't, like, do more. I appreciate doing something. Like just putting something out there, you know? And certain characters, because they're, like, we can still kind of tell everyone apart. Even though they're, like, just these unpainted, untextured models, they're different weapons, sizes, you know? Makes it a little bit easier to tell who's who, even from, like, this, you know? We're gonna get combat, and this is an action sequence. Also, shout out to them beating up AI, because if we've learned anything today, screw AI. I will say, bold choice to do a combat scene, because combat in general is, like, tricky. It's not easy, you know? There's a lot of, like whole body movements and everything, but also a combat scene with so many characters, so many characters, with, like, 1,000 different, like like weapons and abilities, and we'll get into it, but there's like a whole, like, they get like a dragon. Yeah. So many characters for an action sequence. Like I'm not surprised Rainbow Racer didn't finish. There's a million things. Oh, you're here. Hey, you're here. Oh, I do like that. I like the transition from like plane to tank. It was like clean. It worked so well, you know? I also like how, like, you start, like, color coding everyone's names. So even as, like, we're going through these really quick shots, you know, you can still, like, if you catch them, you can, like, tell, like, the different ones apart because their little, like, name tags are different colors. Or they're color coded, which helps. It makes it easier to tell them all apart still. This lineup, I'm not, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I would be so, it like gives me like He-Man vibes, like a She-Ra. Like they got a dinosaur and a Pegasus dragon. Oh my goodness. Just a cool lineup of characters. Like I can understand why you wanted to include all of them. Them all together. Cool. Fun stuff. Ambitious. And I appreciate it. Very different from what you've done before, also. Like, dabbling with 3D models, not easy. It's a completely different world of art and animation. But I appreciate you doing something different, you know? Getting out of your comfort zone and expanding and doing something really out of left field from last time. 10 out of 10. Well done. Ghost Boy! Is Ghost Boy still here? I think Ghost Boy was here earlier. Yay! Oh, hold on. I definitely need to turn the volume up a little bit for this one. I remember that. Yeah.
Make your father happy just by living your best life? That's what my parents wanted for me. I'm sure that's all your dad wants.
I like these characters a lot. I like the designs. We don't see this person in like full color spectrum. You are still here! Yay! We don't see this person in full color spectrum, but like I like the details of their like outfit and their hair, especially their weapon. I think it's a weapon. It looks good. Let me turn the volume up a little bit more actually.
It's not about making him happy. It's about fulfilling the purpose.
I'll turn that up a little bit more. There we go.
I was made for. Didn't he make you because he wanted?
Also, I'm pretty sure these are top scars that you have. Cool addition. This cool characters. Both just look cool. I'm gonna say. I also appreciate that the speech is color coordinated. You know, because the animation is just black and white. But I like color coordination to help keep things like easy to follow. You know. Yeah, the line art also. I really like seeing the like rough underneath the line art, the final line art. I think visually that's a really cool style. No one really plays with that in like official like final rendered versions, and I understand why. I like seeing the rough lines underneath everything. So, I think it looks awesome.
Wanted a kid?
The detail of the flow on that cape. Look at that detail of the cape. Capes are hard. Like, I don't get fabric. And I used to sew things. I used to sew a lot of things in my free time. I don't know how to draw fabric. But also, again, like, talking about, like, having, like, the rough lines underneath, we get the cool flow of the cape, but then I can still see, like, the shape of the character. I think it looks nice. I like this style a lot, personally.
To raise someone? To love? No. What do you mean? I was made to be a weapon, a sacrifice. You've said that before.
Also, what a emotionally, like, a tense little scene. Like, you can just feel, like, the weight for the characters. Like, this is, like, a heavy moment for them to, like, tackle this topic, to, like, go through this conversation. It's it's unique. It's uniquely like heavy. You feel the grandiosity of it all. Fun fact, Era, I believe is how you pronounce it, started out as a D&D character, but the group was kind of toxic, so I left and made him an OC. So, like, facts, you know? I've taken every D&D character I've ever made, and then I take them, and then I put them on my wall, and I go, and then I have you forever, whether you're in D&D or not. D&D characters are a lot of fun, because it's like a nice organic way of, like, developing a character, you know? Because you literally have to live out them and their dialogue. So I think that's a cool way of doing it. I think that's a smart way of like making a character is playing some D&D sessions with them. A shame about your group being toxic, but I think we all have our D&D horror stories, and I'll be honest, I feel like everyone's first group is usually the worst one, at least based off of what I've seen.
4. But you mean literally?
Oh, the hand. Drawing, just good hand. You're good at details. Good details. Hands are also hard. Look at you doing fabric and hands and making it look easy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just I'll wait to it. A good voice acting, good like heaviness to like the conversation. I like how it doesn't end on like a happy note either. It's just is a tough conversation they're having. They're an exploration of the characters. Cool. A good one. I like that one a lot. It like makes you think, like you sit with it. It's like you think about it afterwards. Mind if I ask how you draw hands? Hands are tough. As you might have seen with my own hands, I'm bad at it. You've never played D&D? If you can find a cool team to play with, I recommend checking it out. Or at least, like, watch other people play D&D a bit. I recommend Critical Role. I think they're a lot of fun. Legends of Evantress is also a good one. You could watch us playing Pathfinder over on Celtic Phoenix's channel every other Saturday. We're doing that. I think it's so much fun, and I do recommend it. As for drawing hands, slowly and carefully. Like, draw each, because you can look at your hands and you can see each individual digit for your fingers, right? Like, measurements, looking at, like, because, like, if you look at your hand, your middle finger is taller than your pointer finger, and that's taller than your ring finger, and that's taller than your pinky. So, you know, just making sure the fingers are different. It's not that they're different lengths from each other, though. They're sitting on your hand in different spots. The palm is more the thing that is making the illusion of your fingers being different heights. I recommend doing like real close-ups on hands before you start doing like distance shot of hands. But they're really hard. They are notoriously one of the hardest things to draw. Right there next to shoes and cars, I'm gonna say. Alrighty. Cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah, fun. Human intelligence. The first time human intelligence hasn't had their, like, bunny characters. I think they're from Final Fantasy, if I remember correctly. Different characters this time around, which is fun. Fun seeing something different, you know? I always appreciate your variety. I appreciate everything you all do. I appreciate you all so much. Vaughn is trans. This one, Vaughn is trans. Yundal? It's me. I'm bad with names. Is gay, and I think it's Michelle or Michael. I am uncertain. Michelle is queer, so hooray. Let's do. Also, it's Breath of the Wild, like, Stables soundtrack. A good soundtrack. Let me turn that volume up a little bit so we can get that Breath of the Wild goodness. There's another one, just characters interacting. Just living life. It is a lovely art style, isn't it? It would be cute. Also that little motion of like swirling the halo around on her finger. So fluid and good. my goodness. Like, I was thinking about that, like days afterwards. I was like, that looked nice. Yeah, a nice beach episode. Who doesn't love a beach episode? You know? Just seeing them, like, everyone just hanging out, having fun. Falling in love. Being cute together. Well, I like how, they're both got their worries, but they come together, you know? They like, help each other out, you know? The friendship, the camaraderie. Just a cute, straightforward scene. This is a good one. I also appreciate the beach setting, you know? Like if you just want, we want just characters hanging out. Put them in a unique setting. That'll help. And the beach is a fun one, you know? Yeah. And like, you can tell, like uncomfortable without the shirt on, and like giving the shirt. Cute little, like, mini conflict resolution. It's sweet. It is just sweet. Adorable little plushies and everything. Oh, this is the last one, isn't it? Rose! It's yours! It's here. You've been here the entire time, Rose. I've noticed you. I saw you hanging out in chat this entire time. This is the last one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I always try to say something like really stand out for the last one, and I picked yours to be the last one for a reason. So let me get into it. Okay, so first of all, cute. I am in love with this hairstyle. Like, the long purple hair, very beautiful, but like spiky blonde hair in this style, I just love it. I think it's like it must be something from, like, I watched as a kid, but it reminds me of something, like some real pretty anime or something. I don't remember what. Cute. Both. Looks cute. Also, I like this outfit we got going on here. Let me turn the volume down a tad. Boom.
It starts with a performance.
This is why I wanted to save yours for last. You did dancing? You animated dancing. I mentioned it a couple of times, like with Rainbow Racer, for example. Combat is hard to animate, you know, because like there's a speed and a balance to it and whatever. But there's also you can fudge things with combat, you know. You can have close-up shots, or like the speed of it can like hide mistakes. Dancing, I'm going to say, is the hardest thing to animate, because it can't just, like, the speed has to match the pace of the song, right? So you have to have the specific song in mind, unless you, like, are a professional, like company and can hire, like, a concert to match your speed of whatever it is you're doing. But if you're animating to a song, you have to match the speed of the song, and it involves so much perspective. Like, the movement of the body throughout space is, like, really, like, an important aspect of, like, displaying the movement of the dance. And also just animating dancing is tricky, because, like, how do you, like, dancing can look wildly different depending on, like, in live action, like, if someone starts dancing, it's easy to tell they're dancing. But in animation, it can be, like, it can get weird sometimes. And so I appreciate you, like, doing this. This was not you playing on hard mode. You're playing on hard mode, and it's fully fluid animation and fully colored in. 10 out of 10, Rose. Come on. Popping off. I bet the choreography took quite a while. Also, on top of that, amazing outfits. The like the low cut teal-ish top, so pretty.
A show just for you.
And this red top,
And then
it was a beautiful smile with a striking like pinkish reddish eyes. So, hold on, let me get a drink of my Powerade real quick. Yum, 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 yum. Okay.
Then you'll join me.
And again, hands, up close on hands, and like the close, because that's another thing, like drawing, dancing, like one character dancing is one thing, but then like, if you're doing like close-up dancing like this, where they're together, when bodies get next to each other, the angle and the perspective and the proportions change. So it's just, it's a lot of good, just on a technical level. What a 10 out of 10. What an amazing animation you've done. Well done.
We might dance for a while.
Oh, and you get to play around with the long, pretty hair, like flowing around. What a cool way to do that.
Entertain you. But it's all just a game. A little distraction.
Then you get that, like, there's that, like, quick little moment of, like, whoa, wait a minute, something's going on here. And so, like, there's, like, a bit of a narrative in this animation, too.
Inevitable.
And then it builds to this moment with the crescendo of the song. And I was like, I was worried. Like, I legitimately, as I was watching the animation, I was like, I hope it goes well. Because they're so cute. And I want them to be cute together. I was worried.
So you can have me. Own me, even. For as long as you want. As long as you love me.
And this heartbreak. This is heartbreaking. Ah!
I'll do anything for... I'm so sorry. You won't need to do that anymore.
It's like, just that line, you don't need to do that anymore. The implied, like, depth of this character's trauma and, like, backstory. And then, like, the, like, resolution of, like, this is different. This is the salvation, you know? So good. I wanted to say this is also an arrow ace trying, but I think I was too subtle with it. Maybe, but I appreciate it. Like, you know, they can still, like, be close. They can still be close, you know, and have this moment of, like, salvation, of, like, finding new life together. It's so good. It's so well done. Like, the animation was beautiful, the choreography of the dance was beautiful, and then, like, this, like, emotional, like, turning point is, like, a really good way to, like, finish off the story. I love it. It reminds me of, like, Labyrinth, you know, Jim Henson's Labyrinth, you know, the Goblin King's final monologue at the end. Love me, do as I say, and I will be your slave. Like, for a second there, that's what I thought of when watching this animation. And it's just so pretty, and what a unique way of doing this, too. Yeah, I bet it took quite a while. So yeah, that's why I saved you for last, because I appreciated everything you did here. I appreciate everything everyone did, you know? Everyone did such a cool, unique job with this challenge. Yeah. You all put yourself out there, and whether it was, like, fun and funny, or, like, more emotional, or, like, deep, you all did so much, and I appreciate it so much. Like, this was a broad topic, and I love seeing everyone play around with different ideas, you know? Like how everyone decided to tackle this, whether it was, like, from a positive or, like, more emotional. Everyone came together to do something so unique and so personal to you, and I really appreciate this moment we have to just share with each other. Yes, you all should be so proud of the work you did. Whether you think you did more, whether you wish you could have done more, or if you didn't get to participate but you showed up for chat, or watched the video, or watched the stream, thank you. What a good one. So yeah, yeah. We've done it. And also, thank you everyone for donating to the Trevor Project. I appreciate you. I can keep the donation thing open, I will probably close it sometime tomorrow. So, the 13th, I believe. Tuesday. So if you swing by, if you missed stream and you're catching it early enough, you can donate. But also, you can just donate straight on their website. Am I doing chibis this year? I wasn't going to. I wasn't planning on it. It takes a lot. It's a lot of time to like sit there and draw chibis, but I wasn't planning on it. But I might, we'll see. I wasn't planning on it though, so because I didn't want there to be like a winner. You know, we're all winners. Everyone did so good. Yeah, over 500, really? Hooray! Well done, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and donating and just seeing everyone's cool animations together. Seeing what everyone did. Thank you, everyone, for the work you put into this. You didn't have to, but I'm glad you all did. Sorry I wasn't here when your animation was up. Yes, yours was so early. So, I'm sorry, but I appreciated it. It's a good one. Everyone did so well. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you all. Everyone's grown, and like there's newcomers, and I'm excited to see you all grow. So, I don't know when our next animation challenge will be, but I'm excited to see what you all do next time too. So, thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. More importantly, show each other a bunch of love. You know, talk about your favorite animations, talk about how you made yours, you know, show each other love and support, and like, thank you. Just thank you so much. I guess that's it for this one. So, I'll see you next time. I plan on streaming a lot more. So, like now that into this new year, we'll get back to Homestuck. I have an idea for something else I want to do, so you'll have to wait and see. But yes, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having fun. I'll see you all next time. Be cool. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.